Hello, everyone. Welcome to Games Done Quick, Hot Fix, and a special one-off episode of What's Faster. It's back for tonight. Anyway, I'm joined here by Hobbs and Keys. We're going to do our silly What's Faster Kingdom Hearts and Pokemon thing. But before that, I have a couple of marathons to talk to you about. You probably know by now, but SGQ 2023 is coming up at the end of this month. It starts May 28th and runs through June 4th in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Prize submissions are still open, and they're open until May 15th. So if you have a prize you'd like to submit, go ahead and go to gamesdonequick.com and find all the information on how to do that. Also, Flame Fatale submissions are open from now until May 20th. And if you use !FF in Twitch chat, you can learn more about that. With that, I'm going to go ahead and toss it over to my co-hosts here, Hobbs and Keys. While Hobbs tries to figure out how to get out of Kingdom Hearts 3.
I got to get to the next save point. I forgot that I don't have soft reset. I don't have the soft reset mod on here.
All right. Well, while Hobbs is doing that, if anyone are the game feeds even up right now? Because if they are, you're seeing a bunch of Kingdom Hearts 3 gameplay right now, because Hobbs forgot that he can't soft reset, so he's trying to.
It's fine. I just had to get to the save point. Look, we're good. We're good. It's all good.
Let's bring in a little bit of a TFS unpreparedness into this one-off show of What's Faster. We will be doing Kingdom Hearts 3 versus Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. You know, the classic race that everyone does every day. This is the most common race you'll ever see on the internet. I did some practice today. It was very bad. Hobbs updated his notes.
Yep.
I'm sure they're very good
now. And I'm relaunching my game. Nobody could be concerned at all as to why. On PS5, there's an additional text box when you're starting a new game, and there's apparently not on PC, which I forgot. So basically, we're just doing another episode of TFS this week because I don't know where the start of the game is, apparently.
Oh, come on. Amazing. You run this series.
I run this game. I just got mixed up between PS5 and PC.
You know, this is exactly how I expected this to start.
This is a disaster.
But yeah, we wanted to like Keith said, we were supposed to do this episode before, back when we were doing a whole month plus of Kingdom Hearts versus Pokemon games. We were gonna do the final one on What's Faster, but we had to delay it, so we figured, hey, let's bring it back. We had an opportunity to do a fill-in show today, and yeah, that's why we're here. I'm excited.
So if you don't like seeing us every week, take that. You're seeing us twice this week.
Yeah.
So
also,
what
Hobbs,
difficulty
you restarted your game? Oh, just kidding. You're fine. You're way ahead of me.
Yep.
We're experts.
I'm doing a beginner mode, Keys, because
coward.
Yes.
Okay, that's fair.
Pretty much, yes.
I'm doing Pokemon mode, so you know.
Yeah, you're basically doing beginner mode. You're playing Gen 1.
Yeah, let's go Gen 1, no less. The funnest one.
But
I guess I'm good to go.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to kick this monstrosity off. Also, this is going to be a little longer, folks, than like when Keys and I normally do TFS.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
We get to do a real run. We get to finish a game.
I'm not even opening a timer, dude. I just want to hear the time at the end. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't even have my splits up, and my splits being the literal time I got with my warm-up today. So, yeah.
You two are incredible. You're just incredible.
See, would you like to do the honors?
Signed up.
Sure, I can count us down. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
You knew what you signed up for.
You're
it's
right.
Us.
Listen, we wanted to do this episode because we opened your show, and now we want to be the ones to close it.
Right. Is that Twitter on Kingdom Hearts? Is that what that's supposed to be? Is that like Instagram?
Oh yeah, there's the Gummy-gram, as we've all dubbed it, which is Instagram and Kingdom Hearts.
I've never played KH3, so this is...
Yeah, that's all.
I might watch you more than my run.
The load screens are... some of the load screens are the Gummy-gram.
What the heck?
Yeah, it's really silly. Game's weird. There's some really cool things about the run, though.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. But the run for this game is actually pretty sick for most of it, I would say. It has virtually no downtime in the entire run. I am going to pause by accident early a couple times because I do that a lot. But yeah, there's like very little downtime at all. It's pretty much just go, go, go. Because even there are gummy missions in this game, but they are like way more involved compared to pretty much every other game in the Kingdom Hearts series. We of course do still have a little Station of Awakening opening though.
Yeah, you're in the Hive Mind database of Instagram right now. Like, I'm so like. My jaw is like dropped just watching this because I've never actually seen Cage.
There's one I hope we get later that I will point out to you, Keys, because it is just the stupidest thing.
Excellent.
Like the stupidest message. Hopefully I'll notice and point it out. It's like way later though.
See, unlike Hobbs here with his cool updated game, this is just a Kanto game. You know, usual fanfare. The only difference is it has Pokemon Go mechanics, so there's actually motion controls for catching. You've all seen this game before. You know it exists. I can't say that it's as non-stop and pulse pounding as Hobbs' run, but I do have to catch 50 Mons to enter a gym. There's a bunch of like little things you have to do to enter gyms, like have a grass type or be level 15 or have something cute. So, 50 is the biggest obstacle in this. So there's actually going to be a decent amount of catching. There's actually some routing involved behind it. It's a lot better than when I ran it back in like 2018 or whatever, but I'm bad.
Yeah, I actually really like the way that Let's Go routing works, where you have to just like, because you have to catch so many Pokemon and, there are going to be a random assortment of Pokemon in the wild, you have to route, kind of backups upon backups around it, which is pretty neat. It sounds kind of hard to do as a runner, but hard to deal with, but it's really cool from a viewing perspective.
It's super neat because like it's like a good blend of like casual play and like fast thinking. It's like a quasi catch 'em all almost. Like you are catching like a third of the decks just to beat the game. So it's like you get really comfortable with the mechanics of everything, and then there's also like a lot of little things that go into it. Like if you throw the ball within the target, you can get different ratings and that will increase your experience and your catch rate. And also if you have a second player, which I do have a second controller and I'm going to use that for some things, you can make some fights easier or you can improve your catch rate by throwing 2 balls instead of 1.
Yeah, I've never played Let's Go and I've always kind of felt like that would be a fun afternoon at some point.
Yeah, it's a cool game for sure. And you can tell that they definitely focused on the go aspect of it because you hardly get any experience from fights, but you level up a ton if you catch things.
All right, so I am going to be focusing mostly on magic throughout this run, and we're going to start that right now with a spell called Water. Water is... I mean, it has this little AoE around you that has a hitbox as well as the projectile that you're going to see happen. The big thing I'm dealing with in this fight, as I mess up just a little bit here, is I'm trying not to go into MP charge until the very end of the fight, so that way Donald hopefully doesn't use his ether on me, and he didn't, so we're good. But now,
right, so
go ahead.
I made a backup save just in case my Eevee nature was bad, and it was bad. So I'm glad I have this backup save. I'm gonna lose a little bit of time for this. This is technically not allowed in an actual like speedrun of this, but for the sake of the show, I don't want to reset for an hour.
I occasionally mess up my menuing in this game because it is different from KH2. All right. There we go.
Yeah, so I don't want any nature that reduces any of my offenses or my speed, and we got Adamant, so that was terrible. So this backup save has Serious Nature, which is literally just a neutral nature. It's technically plus speed minus speed.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so every neutral nature is actually a plus nature, and like it's still like a regular nature. Like they're neutral because they increase and decrease the same thing.
That's weird.
So like hardy is plus and minus attack, docile is plus and minus defense, etc., etc.
How do people even figure that out?
Game code? I don't know. It's Game Freak. What do you expect?
Fair. So a lot of the early game is going to be based around using water. One big thing to note is that that was annoying. Your spells, or at least some of them, will kind of change depending on whether you are standing still or moving. And optimally for a fight like this one, you would be moving with your waters a lot, but it makes things significantly harder. So I'm going to stand still with mine quite a bit. I'm also trying to pick up MP, but I am trying to make sure I get next to the enemies before I cast the water, because then the shield part around me will hit them on top of the projectile.
Meanwhile, I just picked up Oak's Parcel, the classic beginning quest of any Kanto game. And we're finally going to do our first fight in about, I don't know, like 20 seconds or something.
Nice.
So anyone who lived under the rocks of absolute not paying attention to anything Pokemon related, Let's Go has both Eevee and Pikachu as versions. And we're obviously using Eevee right now. So that means that the rival is getting the Pikachu instead. I think Pikachu is actually faster than Eevee right now. I have clue.
It's gone back and forth like a lot, hasn't it?
I'm pretty sure we
Etchy won't
actually
stop.
tested that on the show at some point, but I don't remember which one was faster. I'll find out.
Yeah, Etchy just refuses to let this game rest.
So there's a little mechanic in this game in this world specifically called the Trinity Sled that I'm using very briefly there. You can actually skip that one, as you can skip all the Trinity Sleds, but they are kind of hard to skip. So I'm going to skip this second one. Oh, am I too high? I'm too high. I'm way too high. Okay, there we go.
I'm bummed because I was about to get a 2-turn rival fight because I got a crit, but then I got growled, so I just 3-turn anyway.
All right, info from the truck, and by truck I mean my other monitor. On this show, Pokemon or Let's Go Pikachu was 3 minutes faster than Let's Go Eevee. So there you go.
Cool.
Who did those?
Etchy and Etiquette.
Please say Etchy was on Pikachu.
Etchy was in fact on Pikachu.
Take that, Etiquette. Okay, so something about Let's Go that is both funny and I hate is it's technically a horror game. Sometimes things just pop up and charge at you, jump scares galore. I remember the first time I ever played this game, I entered Mount Moon and an Onyx spawned right on top of me and I actually shrieked.
All right. So I need to drain my MP here. So even though there's like a faster way to take out that foot, using some water is going to help drain my MP just because I want it to come back later. And then I'm going to do a menu here. I'm pretty sure this menu is just Magic Ring and Ethers, but I forgot to scroll my notes. So while I'm waiting for this, I will scroll my notes and that it was exactly the menu. Yes. Okay. I've also been using a mechanic called flow motion a lot in this so far. Where basically, and it will occasionally bite me.
We're occasionally,
Yeah, the idea behind flow motion is that you run into a wall and then you can like dash off of it, which is really cool, and when used well is very good. And then when used by me, is kind of hit or miss. No, I was trying to jump. Game. Okay. There we go.
So I did mention at the beginning I do have to catch 50 Mons, and I've been ignoring everything so far. There's actually a bit of strategy behind this. So there's an item in this game called a lure, which not only increases the encounter rates, but it also maxes out the level of that encounter. So we're purposely trying to not catch stuff. That way we can catch everything at maximum level, both for experience sake and for the sake of if we're evolving, then it takes less experience overall. So just experience both ways. Aw, me.
So I'm also getting some situation commands now in this fight. Most notably, Watera and Second Form. So Second Form is a Keyblade like form change that basically various Keyblades give you different. They have different like kind of like command styles from Birth by Sleep to them. And Second Form is kind of like Limit Form from KH2. And the main kind of advantage we use it for in this fight is the ability to use Magnet Burst to pull a bunch of enemies in. Unfortunately, I didn't get any, I didn't get Flare Force from Donald, which would have ended it quickly. It showed up at the end, but situation commands can be a bit random. This game is hard to talk about and play at the same time, I'm realizing.
All right, well, Pikachu's something that I will catch without a lure because I don't really get too many opportunities to get it. No, I don't want to run. I want to catch. Oh, menuing hard. Oh my goodness. All right, cool. It's also really important to catch something here because I can't pull out the second controller unless there's a second Pokemon in my party. So now I'm going to have an increased catch rate once I activate that controller. Our main goal here is to try to get Eevee to level 10 before Brock because that's the only way we could beat Brock. We learned double kick at 10.
Hey, which one of you should I bet on?
That's a great question.
Yep.
Hobbs.
Sure is a great question.
Bet on Hobbs.
I'm going to go with Keys. I think
You are super helpful.
I think that somehow, just maybe, the Pokemon game where you waggle your controller at things is going to be a little easier to de-rust than this game.
Okay, I want this glowing Caterpie. I want that Weedle. I'm trying to catch things in a certain order, too. I didn't activate the second controller.
All right, well, I'm sure you will, but don't let me down, Keys.
Okay, well, you know.
With faith from a friend like that, how could he possibly?
No way. This is all happening because my second controller wasn't connecting.
All right, I am about to do a neat movement skip that I will probably fail once because I often do, but I'm going to try not to. So at the top of some of these hills here, I can start from here, from this like little high point, and keep swinging my Keyblade in between air slides in order to maintain my height. And as long as I don't accidentally clink on anything, and I'm just gonna stand still while the camera takes over there. Sweet, all right, I didn't fail it. So that just skipped having to like go through some various sections in the middle of this mountain.
All right, as soon as I catch this Bellsprout, we're gonna get out of here.
There's a lot of little cool movement things in this game too, like what I just did there, where you can swing at something from far away to get this like really far leap.
Oh, Metapod, you're in the way. Did I touch the Metapod or the Bellsprout? Ah, come on!
So I need to equip Water Cufflink and give Donald the Magic Ring. And then we're going to go to abilities for Sora. We're going to put on these two for Goofy, or for Donald, and this one for Goofy. Pretty much we're just always going to be trying to improve our movement if we get movement abilities, or improve our magic if we get magic accessories or abilities. The name of this game, of this run, is just like magic, which is a lot of Kingdom Hearts games, but yeah, this one is using a ton of Sora's magic and also links, which are kind of the summons of this game.
All right, so Eevee's level 10. We got double kick. Caterpie and Weedle are both going to evolve. Pay attention to Hobbs' screen for the foreseeable future because we're going to be on the evolution screen for a while.
Oh boy. I'm trying to do something every now and then, which is hard to do because my frame rate is slightly unstable. But hey, I got a few there. Which is to do multiple air slides back to back. You normally can't do them in quick succession, but if you are on like a slope, but a kind of slope at a specific grade, like something that is not super steep and not too gradual either, then you can get like 3 or you can get multiple in a row. Hello? Okay, well that's unfortunate.
Meanwhile, my Caterpie and my Weedle are evolving. Exciting stuff.
That was weird that didn't give me like any arrows. That's fine. All right, well, I was hoping for a Waterza there, but I used too many physical hits. Situation commands are based off of the types of attacks you use. So waters are more likely to get me a Waterza, whereas physical attacks are more likely to get me a form change for the Keyblade. Wait, Donald Meteor. I like never get Donald Meteor, and it's really good in this fight. I wasn't expecting it there. It didn't land as well as I had hoped, but...
Occasionally, you're going to see me deposit Mons. I don't want to keep Mons in my party that I'm not going to evolve in any way or utilize. Like, there's going to be a Rhyhorn and a Rapidash I get eventually, and I use that as essentially my bike.
All right. Now I'm finishing this boss fight with the attraction there. We're not going to use attractions too much. I did use one on the mini-boss earlier. But in general, they're not going to be too bad. I should have gone second form before I did, though. I did forget, but it won't really matter. It's just for a minor strat difference.
I'm out of my first dungeon. Hooray.
Nice. Oh, this way. I always get baited by that for some reason. My MP will come back in time. Save points refill your MP very quickly in this game, so we roll over them a lot when we need to fill our MP up. We are going to use a lot of ethers too, though.
Everything that you've described so far makes this game sound really, really fun.
We're still at the fun part of the game, for what it's worth.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Everything sounds so cool. You're making it sound so cool.
Juggled right now.
Okay, now it doesn't sound cool.
Hobbs, would you say you're being bullied? Get it?
Oh, cute.
I get it.
Is it too late for me to back out of the show?
Yes.
No, it's fine. If Hobbs wants to leave, then we'll do one Eevee run versus 47 Bastion runs.
You're right. I've only finished like 3 of them so far. It's fine.
Wow.
Get rid of my MP there.
Now, why would you be playing Bastion, see? What reason would you have to play Bastion?
Well, you see, this SGQ, I have a run where I'm not actually the runner, but I am the teacher. But also, I have to practice so that I can teach people how to speedrun Bastion.
The problem with flow motion is that it's very easy to accidentally use it in places you don't want to. What were you gonna say, C?
Well, I was gonna say, speaking of things happening at Summer Games Done Quick, we're all three people that are pretty aware of, just the schedule and things in general. What runs are you guys looking forward to? We could talk some SGQ, keep us distracted.
I swear I'm not sucking up here, but I'm actually super stoked for the Bastion.
Yeah, honestly, same.
Well, thank you. I'm also super stoked about that one.
Yeah. But the Crash Bandicoot trilogy run is going to be great. Kingdom Hearts 1 on either Proud or Level 1 is going to be great. Somebody's running Ender Lilies. They're probably going to suck.
Yeah, probably. Overestimate. Ugh, gross.
Oh, Ratatouille. That's a game I'm pretty excited about.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the sleeper hit of the marathon is Ratatouille.
Yeah. Ooh, Silent Hill Home Pour. If people in chat don't know what Silent Hill Home Pour is, stay up and watch that run. I promise it's worth your time.
I'm excited.
Oh, I did that
for,
too early.
For the 100% run of the 100% co-op run of Super Metroid. I've seen it a couple of times, and really, really talented runners. Two of the best in the world.
It is pretty cool. Stop getting invulnerable right when I use waters. I'm sad. Okay, I'm messing up this fight a lot, but it's a really hard fight, so I'm not that surprised.
Meanwhile, I'm just doing a shopping trip here. Some menuing that I'm really bad at.
I'm not playing a rhythm game.
Are you sure about that?
Yep. Oh, please. Oh, game, please. Why am I so bad at this rhythm game? This is not a Rust thing. I've always been bad at this.
I thought you weren't playing a rhythm game.
No, I was. That's what I was saying. All right. Well, this is unfortunately pretty slow overall. Okay. Well, at least the Ice Titan is pretty low. So I'm gonna finish him with a shot lock. We've used a whole bunch of new mechanics. Air stepping is basically flying. You can lock on to something and then dash directly towards it. And then there's also shot locks, which are locking onto something and using like this big attack. It's from Birth by Sleep. And
Meanwhile, I'm about to buy a Magikarp. Exciting.
Oh, I deflected too early. Whoops.
Hooray! So the Magikarp's a ripoff in terms of price, but it makes sense to get it because it's, 2 less balls we have to use, 1 less catch I have to worry about. It's just a guarantee. Maybe 2 other Mons that we get that are like that. But they're literally going to be the last 2 we get. And I'm telling you right now, if I see a Chansey, I know it's a terrible idea to go for it, but I'm going for it.
Why?
Chansey gives a crap ton of experience, but it's also one of the worst things you could possibly catch.
Oops. All right, so I was really hoping to get a Waterza. There we go. I also really want a Blaster Blaze, which is another attraction that can show up. And I really need it to, because this fight has not been going well. There it is. Unfortunately, the boss... Well, no, this might be okay. This might be okay. So we're going to use a finisher. Hope it doesn't whiff. The boss moves, so it's going to whiff. That's very unfortunate. Yeah, like I said, I figured this wasn't going very well.
I really want to catch a Paris, a Clefairy, and a Geodude here. We're going to ignore Zubat for now. I'm definitely not going to catch Onix. I will risk everything on the Chansey. So Brock gives you Headbutt as a TM for some reason. I really don't understand why, but this Eevee now has an incredibly overpowered move for 1 badge in. Somehow making Crystal look hard.
All right, the Titans are down, which means I'm done with Olympus Coliseum. The Titans fight is really hard. You don't have a lot of stuff to work with at that point in the game, and you're kind of up to the mercy of situation commands and attractions and stuff like that. Plus, I'm just bad.
I should have gone after that.
But now we're actually going to play as Riku briefly.
All right, so there's Geodude. There's one of the three I want. It's tiny.
Whoops, I accidentally used the ether too quickly there.
Oh, I missed. I missed the circle. How did I miss the circle? Well, no bonus experience for me, I guess.
Oh, this fight almost still ended up okay. That's fine. So that's a demon tower. We're going to fight that again later. We used Riku twice in the run, if I remember correctly. And we're getting our first Gummy mission, which Gummy ship stuff is actually really cool in this game, especially for speedrunning. It's this big like open map where you can go, almost anywhere. And you can actually unlock other Gummy ships from various means as well by completing like Gummy missions. And so we are going to fly towards a waypoint to use in order to use like later. I'm hitting the wrong button for boost. And I'm also going the wrong way. There we go. Yeah,
Oh, God.
I'm gonna head towards this big broken sphere looking thing. It's a waypoint. I am gonna break a few things along the way because if I get fluorite, it's helpful for later, which I did not get, but it's okay.
Okay. Sure, Paris. Who wants excellent ratings on their catches for experience anyway? Not I. Paris almost jumped over my Pokeball.
Yeah, our current Gummy ship is pretty slow, but we will fix that eventually, which is really neat. We're actually going to switch Gummy ships twice in this run. Another chance.
All right, so I got the Geodude. I got the Paris. I just want the Clefairy now. We can skip the Clefairy if the Chansey shows up. Huh?
All right, and now we're heading to Twilight Town, which means more Gummy Gram.
What a ridiculous thing. Clefairy. Hooray! Well, this is a great room, actually.
Keys.
I don't know about that one. I'm not feeling the Onyx. He's a horrible thing to catch. Oh, sure. I definitely flipped my Joy-Cons to the left and it... Okay. Motions! Yay! Do I catch the Onyx for the people, though?
Well, I mean, you just missed out on some XP, right? I think you have to catch the Onyx.
Well, when you give me logic like that, I'll go for it, sure. I'll give it an honest attempt and cry when I run out of balls.
An Onyx attempt?
An Onyx attempt!
You dorks. Should probably not have used a pirate ship there. It kept my arrows, so we might be good.
I believe in the Onyx.
So the pirate ship's good here because enemies don't spawn really too far away. And it has a good like AoE attack.
What?
There we go. So one thing I did in that fight was I got the counter shield form change with the Hero's Crest.
Yeah!
Keyblade.
I got it! You should never ever go for that. I'm so sorry for interrupting. I'm just stoked that I
It's fine.
got it.
So the reason I did that wasn't for right now. I did it wrong. That's okay. So I need to guard 2 attacks. And then I want to use this really big finisher, cancel it with second form, and then use it again. I was supposed to do it like before, but honestly, that kind of worked out the way I still landed it, which is the important part.
You know what? I'm adding Onyx to the party for the people, and I'm going to ride the Onyx.
Hey, okay.
There's a chance. No! I stepped in it. No!
Good job.
That only happened because I'm on an Onyx. I deserve that. Man!
No.
I could be like level 80.
All right, so now we're heading into a hallway, which means you're going to see the power and probably also the curse of flow motion, which is me, just going off of various walls that I don't mean to.
Can't believe I got the on. I got denied my chancey. This looks ridiculous.
Oh, I don't have any ethers right now, and I apparently did not use all of my MP in that last fight, which is very unfortunate because I wanted to have MP for this fight.
I think Onyx moves slower than not being on a Mon at all, but we're sticking with this.
I'm okay with it.
He does look incredibly slow.
He's horrible. I'm just doing it for the people.
Yeah, I really
so
need an MP for this
painful.
part, but we're just gonna live with some physical combos until our MP comes back because we don't have any ethers right now.
I'm just going to say right now, if Hobbs wins by 20 seconds or less, it's all Onyx movement.
And I actually should have let my form run out there before I did like one of those finishers, because I actually need to have second form by the end of this fight. All of your form change stuff at the beginning is like pretty particular, and I'm really bad at it.
I don't even understand the hitbox of this Onyx. He's too big to fit in this tiny hallway.
Okay. Well, we have second form for the next fight at least, so hopefully we can do well in that one. I just didn't notice I hadn't run myself out of MP like I intended to.
Onyx is ridiculous.
Ooh, we had a nice chain there. That's good. So basically the idea in this next fight is that we want to use a lot of Magnet Splash, which we need second form for.
I used my X attack on the wrong fight. This Onyx is distracting me. I'm supposed to X attack this fight. I have no clue how this is going to go now.
It's fine.
Yeah, we have Onyx.
Yeah.
What's the worst that can happen?
I was supposed to get Mad Teacups, and I didn't. So we're going to improvise and use Flare Force.
Improvise, me too.
All right, it worked out. Getting Flare Force was lucky there. It helped us with the fact that we didn't get Mad Teacups. We wanted to use Mad Teacups to finish that fight quickly, but that's fine.
Oh. So close. All right, I lost a turn there.
Ah. I don't believe we need second form for anything, so I'm just staying with Kingdom Key out.
Hey, a second Onyx. I wonder it'd be faster if I had 2 pulling the cart. What do you think, Hobbs? Do I catch a second Onyx?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think that'll help you towards your 50
not,
count.
No.
I think you
dare you.
have to catch every Onyx that you see. I'm pretty sure
Oh my
that's just the rule.
Listen,
It's
I don't like the
illegal
rules.
to ignore an Onyx.
So now, believe it or not, I need to collect some ingredients, which we're going to do by collecting them from random takeout counters or takeout containers that these very gross townsfolk just leave all over the place, because why clean up your trash?
That's rude.
There we go. That's pretty good. We also grabbed a fluorite along the way.
All right, we're barely going to hit level 15, which is what we need to enter Misty's gym. If we didn't get 15, I could either catch something outside of Mount Moon or do late Misty, which I think is lower.
Whoa, that was a weird bug. I hadn't seen that before. We're going to buy exactly 1 ether right now.
Oh, I hit a Zubat because I'm so big. I'm getting off this Onyx. An Onyx in Mount Moon was a mistake.
Nobody even asked you to do it. That's the best part. You were just like,
I know.
No, this is what I want to do.
I did want to do it. I'm not even going to deny that.
All right, so we're done with Twilight Town. We are now heading to Toy Box, which is Toy Story World.
I don't even know how I reach that PP up when I'm up here on this Onyx, but you know.
Oh, that's right. We just embarked from here. I get a little mixed up sometimes because my notes don't always have where I embark from. So this is the gummy mission where we're going to get our first gummy swap.
I'm enjoying being on this Onyx a little too much.
I'm going the wrong way. What am I doing? I need to go this way. You know what? We wanted the extra money. That's all. So we entered that fight and then quit out of it because it refills all of your boost meter.
Let's see.
And then hopefully, nice. All right. Do we take a picture of the Moogle here? Go to information, gummy missions, and that will give us a new gummy ship to use.
Meanwhile, I just learned 3 incredibly stupidly OP busted moves because Eevee is that cool, I guess. I got Bouncy Bubble, Buzzy Buzz, and Sizzly Slide. Those are real moves.
Whoa, Surf, Thunderbolt, and Flamethrower?
Basically, except better.
The move
I'm
names
gonna-
in this game are so good.
Yeah. I'm going to be doing a
they're
skip
great.
here real quick.
Let's see.
Oh, did I get first try? Oh, heck yeah. Okay. So that's a frame perfect way to skip the gummy boss because there are gummy bosses in this. If we couldn't do that, gummy missions in this game would probably suck. But because we can skip 2 out of the 3 required bosses, it's really nice. Often that takes me anywhere from like 1 to 20 tries though. So the fact that I got it first try is really nice.
What? No, what? I was smashing A. No! I was hitting B, not A. Yes, I have a level 15 Mon. I'm sorry. I was kidding. It was a joke. Haha, funny. Let me in. I need you to not first try stuff.
Sorry, I plan on first trying more.
No.
Sorry, Keys. I bet on you, which means Hobbs is gonna just like.
No.
I mean, probably PB is really what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
That'd be great. Is this gonna work?
So not only do these moves have ridiculous names, but they have
Not
special
Almost.
special abilities to them. So Buzzy Buzz always paralyzes. Sizzly Slide always burns. And Bouncy Bubble is like water absorb. Pretty ridiculous.
Over to the toy store.
They did not think about how overpowered they were.
All right. Ooh, no, not that one. This one. I'm interacting with several new mechanics. I'm going to finish this menu and then I will explain them.
Meanwhile, I'm about to start the Misty fight. I used a couple of X attacks already and didn't really explain. So X items are kind of your way to boost your stats temporarily in a fight. Starting from Sun and Moon onward, X items boost everything 2 stages instead of 1. So they're doubly effective. And for whatever reason in this game, they kept the original prices with the double effectiveness. So they're actually incredibly busted in this game.
Okay. So I used what's called a link. Like I said, those are summons, basically. We used a Meow Wow from Dream Drop Distance. We're going to see a lot of Meow Wow in the next few worlds because it's just really good at doing tons of AoE damage. And then I also upgraded my Keyblade because it's a thing you can do in this game via the Keyblade Forge. We will be doing that. We do it once on Shooting Star, but Shooting Star is not going to be our long-term Keyblade. The Keyblade we get from Kingdom of Corona will be. That is the world from Tangled. And now I'm in a mech.
Sure. I wish I had a mech.
It's pretty great. It's kind of like Onyx, but not lame.
When I boxed my Onyx Hobbs, my character just fell from the sky. I'm surprised
what's
I have
alive?
ankles.
What is alive? What am I not seeing? Uh-oh. Oh, of course it's a little enemy. They're always the worst because you can't find them when you're in the mech.
Yeah, I thought the mech was cool.
It is cool. We're going to use one again.
Oh, okay.
So we air step to this mech, so that way we can use it to fly up here. Okay, well, I tried to eject, but game didn't let me. We use it to come grab this item, the fire cufflink. We also, when using Blizzard, can you get this Blizzard trail that you can skate on, which is really neat. We're not going to use that for movement, like, for that much of the game, but for now, it's pretty nice. And now a new mech.
All these mechs. I'm on Nugget Bridge.
Yeah, I know that place.
That's it. That's the commentary. I'm on Nugget Bridge. Nugget Bridge is kind of like the beginning of seeing just how ridiculously strong Eevee's custom moves are. As you saw there, I had an electric move for Pidgey, I had a fire move for Oddish, and then I had stab headbutt. We're gonna see Bouncy Bubble soon, so I don't even have to worry about healing. Pretty ridiculous.
Well, I didn't realize that would save my menu cursor position, so I just wasted an ether, but that's okay. We'll have enough, probably.
There's most likely not going to be any catches for a little while here, like probably another 5 minutes or so. If I see a Squirtle, a Venonat, or a Meowth, I will go for it, but it's not something I'm going to wait around for.
I did not want to target that one. I want to target the further one, but that's okay. There we go. That fight seems like it's going to be required, but you don't actually have to fight it, which is really handy. Because I used an ether, I'm definitely not going to step on this save point.
Oh, you're in vents because you're toy-sized. Why did I just now put that together?
Yeah. And that's why the mechs are action figures.
Okay, that makes more sense to me. I just thought the game got really cool all of a sudden. That's a bouncy bubble here on the Sandshrew, and we have full health, or just about, so pretty nice. It's really nice because the healing item routing in this is pretty tight early without bouncy bubble, but bouncy bubble existing just makes it pretty easy. We'll eventually get super potions and then hyper potions later.
All right, I'm going to do another menu. We're also going to eat food for the first time, which is a timed temporary buff. We're going to be pretty much having those up all the time. So this needs to be Water Cufflink, and you are Gold Amulet. And then we go to abilities and put on Aerial Recovery, Fire Boost, and the Combo Plus. And we are going to eat a chocolate mousse, which gives us more max MP, I believe. Or more magic is the important stat.
I want chocolate mousse. That sounds great.
Yeah. I guess max MP and magic are both helpful. And now we are going to... I'm going to spam an ether again by accident because I pressed the wrong button. Uh-oh.
Are you going to have enough ethers?
Yeah, it'll be okay. It's just not great.
Like I said, I know that says Goofy Bombardier, but because the text is kind of small with the Discord feed, I thought it said Goofy Randomizer at first, and I was like, whoa, there's a randomizer in this game. It's so cool.
I believe there is.
What?
Not in the game, but like, you know,
Oh.
I believe people
Okay.
have made a randomizer for it.
About to say, if it's in game, there aren't enough games that have in-game randomizer. I think Bloodstained has in-game rando. I don't remember what else.
Oh, no. Please. There we go. Okay. So I spent a little bit of time in that fight to make sure I got double arrow guns, which is the form change for the shooting star keyblade. And the reason for that is because it's very useful for a strat for this fight that I'm really bad at and I never nail. So why did I do it? Well, you see, I still have to go for it. But basically, we're going to try to use auto aim to follow this teleporting enemy. Please lock on. It won't lock on. Oh, that sucks. Yes, this is the problem. Sometimes it just doesn't lock. There, now it's locking on. Yeah, but I got hit, so.
Both a Venonat and a Meowth spawn, so that's cool. They're not technically on my path of catching things, but it helps me later. I can skip some later, harder things to catch.
Yeah, this is what happens with this fight if you don't get the strat that you're trying to get. Because it can teleport and also just move very erratically. I try to use the shot lock to lock on, but sometimes the other enemies that are moving around cause problems. And this game will just drop your lock on it as well. Yeah, this fight can be over so quickly if you don't get unlucky with the lock on.
All right, so Eevee hitting 18 was the next level benchmark we were kind of going for, so the fact that we have it already means that I've gotten a pretty decent amount of catches.
Oh, man, this thing really just doesn't want to work with me here. It has such little health left, please. So what they kind of want you to do is go into a mech, but I was trying really hard not to do that. Unfortunately, I just ended up with a really bad fight.
I skipped trainers because their vision is very strange and you can squeeze between them. It's great. I took it very slow, though, because I don't want to hit it and look like a dum-dum.
All right.
Oh, I also forgot to mention, does everyone in chat like gyms? Like the gym fights? Because we're not going to do a gym for the next like hour and a half.
I love them.
Well, unfortunately.
You're not going to do a gym for the next hour and a half?
The order of operations with this is Brock into Misty into Blaine. That's how long that's going to take.
Oh, wow. Forgot. All right, I'm now in a mini game with the mechs.
This looks so much cooler than it should be.
Oh, I did that too early. Dang. I must not have killed enough enemies. Yeah, there we go. So I wanted to hit a bunch of enemies with that exploding orb, but oh well, we'll just have to do it this way. So theoretically, the ground should detonate. Okay, or it just won't.
So if Bill became a Pokemon and then
There
turned
it
back
goes.
to a human, what happened to the Nidorino?
What is
Just
We don't
happening?
ask those questions.
Well, I gotta know. It's just a part of him now.
I must have just not killed enough enemies. I was trying to get the next wave to spawn here. Yeah, they're just not hitting the electric field in the middle. There we go. So now we only need to care about the prime enemies.
The
There's
Prime,
one.
you mean like Prime Gaming, which allows people to subscribe to Games Done Quick and hear awesome music during the breaks instead of seeing ads?
Exactly like Prime Gaming.
I hear it also supports hotfix content directly. What a deal.
Come on, walk over there. Good, good, good. That one got too far away from there. Hey, buddy, can you move over to this? Please come over here.
I feel like I'm watching you more than I'm watching my own run right now. I'm so intrigued. I've never seen Kingdom Hearts 3.
Okay, where... There's probably like one left. Where is it? Oh, there you are. Oh, quick, 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 quick. Be close enough to that. Thank you.
Oh. I'd like Jigglypuff, but both of them were kind of out of the way.
You are just slightly too far from the two. Why are you just like right in the middle of all of the the orbs so that I can't blow you up with any of them? So the trick with this guy is we want to just bring him next to one of these and keep him there until it respawns so we can just keep blowing it up again to deal big chunks of damage. Stay here, stay here. You're close enough, right? Yeah, you are. Good. All right. So with that, we got access to a new link or a new summon. And we're actually going to leave Toy Box for now. Because you don't need to finish this world before leaving. We are going to do a... Whoa, whoops. I went the wrong way. We are going to do a menu real quick before we leave. No. Let's not have that happen, please. There we go. So we're going to quickly put on the magic ring and equip high jump. I hit triangle because I'm thinking it's Kingdom Hearts 2, but it's not.
All right, using another lure to try and attract some Mons. Pidgey, Jigglypuff, Vulpix, Abra, those are all good.
So we want to embark from the waypoint we got earlier. We are going to change our ship. This is the one that we collected before. It's just a little bit faster. But it's just like kind of a marginal step up. Oh, I went the wrong way. It's supposed to U-turn. That's right.
We're going to ignore that Psyduck because if we want Psyduck, we could get a higher level Psyduck later that evolves in 1 level. Oh, Jigglypuff, why are you like this? Please get in. You.
This
Very
game has,
kind of you.
like, tons of routing to it, so it's kind of easy to get mixed up on things. So I have so many notes, which is why every now and then you're going to see some mistakes.
God, this gummy gram, I can't get over it. There's a lot of things Kingdom Hearts does that's ridiculous, and this certainly
It's
is
one of the most. All right, so now we're going to see a whole bunch of Meow Wow spam.
All right, if I could get a Vulpix, that would be swell.
Oh, I was supposed to use a 15 to 17 shot lock. Okay, I don't think I need, yeah.
Yeah, Vulpix. That's swell.
Yeah, Meow Wow will just destroy a lot. We're going to do a menu here to change our customize a bit. We now need, square to go to arrow and thunder to go on X. And we are going to eat more. Please. We're going to eat more so that way we can just keep that time buff going.
Oh. If I see an Abra, that's cool, but we don't need it anymore, so. Hey, an Abra, that's cool.
Hey, nice. Would you still get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, the flowers are growing on top of the water. Maybe.
All right, now these Chief Puffs, they go into like this big tower thing, which we can use arrow to knock down in one hit. And then we're going to build up arrow guns by using a flow motion attack that deals a lot of hits, unless I just get the wrong attack for some reason. There we go. I didn't get it. It's really weird.
Why am I not menuing here?
There it is. Double arrow guns, which we want to use for movement. And then, hello? There we go. We want to get second form for this actual fight, except I keep not being able to jump to the enemies for some reason. And I'm not getting second form. This is so unlucky. I'm not using any fires, but I'm just getting fires as anyway.
I'm gonna evolve my Jigglypuff to Wigglytuff. Very cool.
Oops. It's fine. That's not good. I was supposed to use an ether. That's fine. Honestly,
Okay,
that helps with some of the ethers I accidentally used earlier.
cool.
And
If you run directly in the middle of that road, you can avoid both trainers because their vision stops like just short of it. If you mess it up even a little bit, then you get hit.
Yeah, the main slow aspect of that fight was not the mistake with the with not using an ether. It was just the fact that the game just didn't feel like giving me it just didn't feel like giving me the form changes for some reason.
That's rude of it.
Yeah.
So we have hit the 1 hour mark. And you do know the drill, but just whenever you're ready, we can take a break. Hobbs, I know Cage 3 likes to kind of be a pain about that sometimes, so...
No, I should be able to pause whenever.
Okay.
Should be okay.
I'll let you two decide.
Yeah, I just need to finish my shopping here, and then I can pause whenever.
Okay. Sounds good.
There we go. Keys can just count us down when he's ready.
Yeah. All right, cool. Shopping done.
Actually, pause. I'm just gonna pause because doing it at the beginning of this fight or doing it in the middle of this fight would be hard. So even if I lose a couple
I'd like
seconds.
to point out you yelled pause right when I got dialogue saying, "Would you like to use another lure?" So my character literally stopped.
Hey, I knew what I was doing.
That's funny. All right.
Incredible.
Well, chat, we're going to take a quick break just to get up and stretch, get some water, be healthy individuals. But then we'll be back and we'll continue our race and just hang out some more.
We'll see what's faster.
Yeah, we'll see what's faster eventually.
He said it. He said the thing. Eat a few, folks.
Welcome back, everyone. Hope you had a nice little break. I don't really have too much to say here, so Hobbs and Keys, if you're ready, you can go again. That's
Let's
fine.
roll right into it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, why not? Go ahead and count us down.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. If you missed it before the break, everyone, Hobbs somehow, some way, perfectly paused both games at the same time. Pretty impressed.
I'm sorry, I'm going to be quiet for a second. Okay.
All right.
So I was doing some pause buffering to kind of like glance at my notes because that fight is a little weird.
I really don't like what that
I was
guy
able to do it
said.
without spending an ether, which is nice. That is like the ideal case.
Rapunzel before he does.
But the main trick is that you want to get the magic launcher Keyblade form change, which is like the second tier for double arrow gun, for double arrow guns or the shooting star Keyblade. And the reason we want that is that because it allows you to use a double jump before you have the ability double flight, which is really helpful for some platforming coming up.
We've got company.
I don't know how many times up to this point in time I've used 2 Mons in a single trainer fight, but it's pretty unfair, actually. It's literally 2 versus 1. Guessing it's an accessibility thing, but I would have expected that things would have gotten harder if you had multiples, but here we are.
Wait, is that if you like equip, like if you use 2 players, you can use 2 and
Yes.
1? I didn't know that.
Yeah, so right now I'm 2v1ing this. Pretty ridiculous.
Well, I said I saved an ether, but then I just used one again. So I keep doing this. That's why we're going
And
to
the
pick
neat-
up some extra ethers like this one here.
The neat thing about doing these 2v1s too is you can use the second Mon to set up X items on the first Mon, so it really just trivializes a lot of fights that used to be hard.
All right. So that was why we wanted Magic Launcher, was so that way we could get to that trigger a little early. Basically, we just only have to do this one hair swing with Rapunzel. No, don't fall down.
Pressed
Don't
down
fall
like
down.
so many times.
Okay.
No!
That's fine.
Just
We're good.
Bellsprout, stop trying to learn to move for the love of all that it. Thank you.
Okay, very quickly, I need to scroll my notes here. There we go.
That was ridiculous.
Okay.
All right, Burb evolved. Another easy mon added to the decks. Now we're gonna learn Cut, which in this game is called Chop Down. I guess that makes sense. D, did you PB yet?
I haven't actually been practicing.
Wow! I bet you can PB. You start right now.
You might be right.
Half those fires are missing. That's not good.
What is going on? What world is this?
This is Tangled World.
Oh, okay. That's probably why I don't recognize it then.
So I'm trying to save this for Raza. There is a way to end this with Wreck-It Ralph, but I kind of didn't want to use another ether with all the mistakes I've made.
It says Faraza. I thought that said Frieza. I was so confused. And small text is hard.
You know what? We actually are going to use another ether. And we'll use Wreck-It Ralph. Sure, this is probably a good idea. Not at all a bad idea, because I don't know where the boss is going to move now.
Okay, good. I was nervous because I was wavering a little bit, but we were able to get the dodge.
That should finish him, though. Or all of the blocks can whip. Okay, good. He ran into some.
I'd say we have Cut, so we could do Surge right now, but it's a lot faster to put him off and wait until we have something incredibly strong that can one-turn everything. I'm sure most people know what I'm going to swap to, but I'm not going to spoil it for the few people that don't.
I know.
It's Dan Feetnum.
Oh, look! I see some birds. This way.
I hacked them in the game just for you.
Thank you.
I must have startled them. Oh, there they are. Do we have to go? Oh my gosh.
All right, doing some light menuing here.
Now, this is a bit of a tricky thing. We're going to be trying to find these air-stepping spots in the thick of the trees. Because it's just a bit faster than actually sliding down this whole section.
I'm doing this so slow. I didn't need to do any of what I just did, too. There you go. All right, out of all the fights in the game, this sure is one of them. You actually set up more in this fight than like any other non-boss style fight. And even then, you set up more than some boss fights. It's kind of silly. The Eevee mirror match is scary because of Growl and Sand Attack and all that.
Is that a plaza up at the end of the street? I bet you there's a lucky imp.
Oh, okay. So close.
And now we're going to everybody's favorite part called This Is So Fun. That is definitely what it's called. It's not called anything else. But it's time to dance.
What is going? This is so fun.
Yep. That's what she
What
says.
in the world am I watching? Kingdom Hearts 3 sure is a video game. Oh, there's a chancey I can't reach. Not again.
Keep dancing.
Believe it or not, there is like routing to this, which is the number of like dance partners you want to use and how many triple claps to go for in between them and stuff like that. But in general, this is so fun.
This is ridiculous.
No, I pressed the wrong button. No, now they changed their icon. You jerk.
Ow. He crit. That's so rude. So we utilize the guaranteed paralysis from Buzzy Buzz. That way we can outspeed Raticate and possibly flinch with Headbutt. Just like that. Very good.
This is so fun.
Alrighty.
All right, now we're going to wait around for some Mons. Possibly.
This is so fun. Keep dancing.
Well, hello. Well, one thing spawned. That's cool, I guess. There's supposed to be 4 things here.
Weirdly enough, that little minigame gives us a magic boost, which is extremely helpful.
All right. So I want both Nidorans. I want a Rattata. I want a Spearow. Krabby would be cool, but I don't need it, especially since we definitely have extras.
Pretty sure we want to use Magic Carousel here after we kill 2 Dusks. Yeah. These enemies are staying too high up in the air. Oh, and then they're teleporting right when I want to... Okay. There we go. They were teleporting like right as I was using the Faraza situation command, which just is quite obnoxious, but... Oh, I need that expanded. So we're
No.
rapidly approaching the boss fight for this world. We have one more forced fight along the way, but it'll be very fast because we're just going to use Meow Wow to end it pretty much instantly. But I'm kind of talking about the boss fight already because the boss fight has a quick kill using Wreck-It Ralph that, if I'm lucky, will one-shot the entire boss with just a like single use of Wreck-It Ralph. I say luck, but I don't think there's a luck component to it, really. I mean, I could be wrong. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. But I am just not all that great at it because it's pretty like precise and tricky. So we'll see how it goes.
All right, I'm going to deposit some things that are already evolved, make space for things that need to evolve. I see that Nidoran male over there, so we're definitely getting that. And a Spearow after. Okay, so we've already caught everything we want to catch here. I'm not going to bother with the Krabby. Definitely don't need it.
That can't be good. Hurry!
Unfortunately, you can't air step to these smaller enemies right away for some reason. Otherwise, I would be doing that. This is another spot where we want to air step to close big distance. Please hit the thing. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong button.
Ooh, a glowing Spearow. Perfect.
There we go. So Meow Wow kills like everything, and then you actually get all of the rewards from the things, like the MP bubbles. So my MP is going to be almost completely refilled already. So I just have to dodge roll over the save point to get it full.
I know, I'm going.
And that's important because in order to use links, you have to have a full MP bar.
What happened up there?
So now we're going to use Wreck-It Ralph to make a tower. And we're going to
And
wait
Bellsprout.
for the head slam here.
And Bellsprout to evolve.
Hopefully the boss gets one shot. Honestly, pretty good. That could have been way worse.
Yeah, that's close.
There we go. But you do ideally expect a one shot. But we should be able to deal a
While
lot of
you're
damage with
doing
shot
your-
locks at least.
While you're doing your boss fight, I'm just here in evolution heck again.
The main thing is we just want to avoid a tower DM that we're getting right now. Darn. Yeah, so
What's
that's why
a
you
DM?
really want a one. Oh, no. That's why you want a one shot. DM is a desperation move, which is basically a move from the boss to where they're invulnerable or they just do it when they get low health a lot of the time. That takes up a bunch of time and it's just a big nuisance. So I could have, if I hadn't already used so many ethers throughout this run, I could have just spammed ethers and done a second Wreck-It Ralph, or honestly just done fires. But it is what it is. We still didn't have to chase her down too bad, but we didn't get the one shot. The one shot can also be a bit like frame rate dependent, if I remember correctly, which could be a factor here. But it might have just been because she interrupted my tower building.
Hey, look, for some reason, Let's Go made Lorelei really, really cool. Get it? Because she's an ice train. Cool.
Hey, this guy. So even though we're done with Kingdom of Corona, we're actually coming back because there is a quick magic boost we can get.
I bet we'll find some ingredients around here.
People, get out of the way. So we have to do this little barrel thing to get the people to move so we can go grab the magic boosts back here.
Ooh. I think that was a range. Well, no, maybe not. I'm supremely overleveled at this point.
And now we're going to do a shop where we upgrade the new Keyblade we just got, Ever After. I went the wrong way, but that's fine. 4 times. Just going to significantly power it up. And then we are going to buy 7 tents to refill your party's HP and MP, but can only be used outside of battle. And then a whole bunch of ethers. And then we're going to open our menu. We are going to put on the new Keyblade, Ever After. We're going to equip a rune ring and mage's earring. And we need to put on the refocuser that we got.
I need you to know that you both just lost because I already PB'd. So
Wait, what? Holy crap. Congrats.
Congrats on PBing your 5-minute run.
But listen, it was a 2.4 second PB.
Nice.
That's still a PB.
That is definitely a PB.
Wow. Yeah, we lost horribly. I'm not even halfway done with my run, I don't think.
I'm definitely not halfway done with mine.
It was let's see, I reset 3 times and then I completed that one. So, you know.
That's so good.
That must be the window Sarge mentioned.
Cutscene is unskippable for some reason. There's a few like small cutscenes like that that are occasionally unskippable. I don't know why, but they give me a chance to drink my water, so.
Ooh, Graveler. Good. We need one of those. So we need Graveler for a specific fight later. I want Rhyhorn because that's going to be our ride poke. And it's surprisingly fast, actually. Oh, I meant to use a raspberry. That's fine, it'll get in. Yeah, see? Speed! I saved time by not using the raspberry.
So I'm trying to aim these exploders at the ground with these enemies a lot of the time, because they'll just like more explosions will happen. They'll deal more damage. Oh, great. Thank you for doing the exploder when I wanted to activate this. We have a few fights here that we're going to use the mechs to our advantage.
Meanwhile, here in Evolution Hell, I'm here.
Hey, there's
Back to you, Hobbs.
All right, great. We're going to kill a couple enemies up here, and then we're going to drop down here, get out of this mech. We're going to use Meow Wow.
Yeah, wow, so ridiculous.
Because that should kill most of the enemies in this whole thing. If you're lucky, it kills literally everything. I might have been a bit too far away. All right, where's the last enemies? Please be... No, they're on the lower ground. Darn. That wasn't even all of them, so hopefully... Last one is up here? Yeah. Sometimes a camera lives on the top floor or something lives on the bottom floor. There's probably some more precision to the actual positioning of where you're doing Meow Wow to help with that, but I don't know. Sometimes I get lucky and everything dies. Sometimes it doesn't. More often than not, it goes like that, where I have to clean something up.
All right, our catch is going great right now.
Oh,
And look, another evolution. Hooray.
but I want to be what's faster, Keys. So now we're doing a pretty cool little trick, which is there's a whole bunch of waves that spawn here, and the exploders that we get from this mech are pretty good. And if we eject after using the exploder, or the cannons, I guess, it will refresh the cooldown by, you know, leaving and re-entering the mech, so we can use more cannons right away. And now it's like the only Final Fantasy reference in the whole base game, which is a cactar.
Where's my Rhyhorn at? Graveler, Zubat. Oh. Graveler, Golbat. No.
And if it weren't forever long, I would watch the cutscene where Woody tells young Xehanort that he has no friends, and then nobody loves him. But it takes too long. So instead, right, I should have looked at my notes. I was pretty sure I knew what to do, but now we're going to see the power of Ever After. Watch that health bar.
Oh.
It's
okay.
very good. And then we're going to use a refocuser. Hello, where are you? There we go. So this is a full shot lock. It can charge all the way up to 28. The refocuser fills our focus gauge, so that way we can do 3 shot locks total in this fight, which should kill the boss. If it doesn't, we'll just finish it with some thunders, or a single thunder.
Where's my Rhyhorn? I'm finding everything else.
So yeah, that is why we waited to come back here, because having Ever After to buff the power of Meow Wow, I believe, because of its higher magic stat, and to use the shot lock helps us a lot for the last few fights in that world. And we're going to use Ever After for the entire rest of the game, except for like just a couple spots here and there. But for the most part, it's just Ever After is now our main Keyblade. We're not even going to upgrade it anymore. I need to make sure I can see where to go with my gummy ship. Okay, so we want to just embark, I believe. So now we're going to get our late game gummy ship as well, our end game gummy ship.
Where's my Rhyhorn?
Yes, good. Continue to elude him, Rhyhorn. Remember the deal we made.
Ship.
Yeah, the one that's just a big flying Moogle.
Hey, an
It's
Onyx.
so good.
It's so silly, but we're gonna We're gonna get a new one, and we're gonna switch to it immediately. So, and you'll all see why it's worth the time to go get it, because it is significantly faster and its boosts recharge faster. So we activate this waypoint because we're actually going to use it later. So since we're kind of doing some extra stuff in this gummy mission anyways, it makes sense to do that there.
Where is Rhyhorn? This is very not good. I'm almost at the end of Rock Tunnel.
And now we are just flying out into space here because there's a constellation that we need to take a picture of coming up. It's just behind this mountain.
Let's see.
Hey, look, it's a Rhyhorn on a different trainer.
There we go.
Unfair. Rhyhorn or fake? I don't know how he has one. I think he's cheating.
All right, so we go to the world map. We then embark from... yeah, we are using the same one. Okay. We embark from the same spot. We switch to Endymion.
Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
And now we can go real fast.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this one's way faster.
Slow down, speed man.
No! Oh! I got slowed
Hooray.
down.
I
You know, it's
summoned
only
it.
fair. I paid off the Rhyhorn.
Yeah. You know how much time not having a Rhyhorn's gonna lose me if I don't find one?
But yeah, this ship is so fast that you end up, like, it ends up being hard to control at times. And now we're going to do another gummy skip. Unfortunately, I failed this one, so we're going to have to try again. It is never going to be faster for us to do this fight. And I got it second try. Sweet. First try on the first one, second try on the second one. I will take that. There are two ways to do that skip, either by activating the camera or by doing a U-turn. The camera is the faster method, but is the main reason I actually do it that way is because I can tell whether I was early or late.
All right, we're doing this. We're doing it. Traveler.
Oh, I didn't expand my
Geodude.
notes.
Where's Rhyhorn? Where's Rhyhorn? Cubone. Geodude. This isn't working.
All right, so we use a big shot lock on the large enemy, and then we meow wow on everything else.
Does anything want to spawn?
Fortunately, something went underground and lived, but that happens. Apparently, a few things did.
Geodude. I've never seen this before. There you go, the GDQ moment. This has never happened before.
I was supposed to jump once, but I don't think it would have mattered.
When Boo's back in her own room.
Me too. Good thing the last floor's not too far.
Come on, fellas.
Go. So now we're going to use Meow Wow at the start of this. Not everything died, so it didn't spawn the second wave. There it goes. Shotlock the big unversed. And then we wanted to get an ether used on us. It looks like it did. Fortunately, Meow Wow didn't kill everything.
Not an Onyx, a Rhyhorn. A Rhyhorn. Where are you?
Ugh. Ah,
This is ridiculous.
when the enemies decide to hang out underground, shadows are the worst in every Kingdom Hearts speedrun. Even if they're not technically called shadows. But it happens.
Too bad.
Now we're going to use one of those tents we bought, because we bought a whole bunch of them. And we're going to eat chocolate mousse, because we were about to run out.
Get over here. You took so long. What the heck?
Did you finally get one?
Yeah, rude. I had to reload several times. I lost so much. I had such a good like pre-rock tunnel, and then I just lost it all trying to find a Rhyhorn.
Yes, good. So we have a little rail section. We're gonna have a few of these. What? How did they get attacks off? And then we're gonna really, really see the power of Meow in this next fight. So I'm going to use Meow 4 times in total, and I'm only going to use 2 ethers, I believe. So we start with Meow finisher. We're gonna get so much MP back that we can wait for our MP to then use another one. Then we're gonna throw an ether and shot lock the large bodies. To defeat them. Now we're going to use an ether buffered Meow, which means our ether will apply after we use our MP. And then we use another Meow.
I'm so fast now. Go Rhyhorn.
Uh-oh. That didn't work. That's not good. Oh, wait. I have enough MP. I can just do another one. There we go. Now we got Scream Strike, which is how you end this fight. It was a little weird, but...
What in the world am I watching? No!
Yeah, we go bowling with Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski.
Alrighty. Now we have another laser section, or I mean a rail section.
Okay. I'm done with catching for a tiny bit. I can finally do what Pokemon's known for. Fights.
Pretty sure it's known for the catching.
Nah. Known for the fights. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I'm just happy I don't have to catch a Rhyhorn anymore, okay?
Fair.
Miserable experience, that.
Oh, no. Okay. Oof. Uh-oh. I don't think we're going to kill everything before it hits us. I was wrong. Sweet. So now this fight, we land into the same kind of fight as the last one, so you'd think that you have to fight it. But you don't. You just can walk through this door. It's the weirdest thing.
Whose door should be right around here somewhere.
This fight's neat because we actually utilize both Pokemon. We set up Eevee to knock out the Pidgeotto, and we set up Rhyhorn to knock out the Raichu, and we set up Eevee some more to knock out the Gloom.
That is pretty cool.
It's not cool for him, because, 2v1, totally unfair, but that's okay. I'm not here to be fair.
If you find a contraption controlling those things and smash it, that should do the trick.
Hello? Hello? I need to hit the wall here. Thank you.
I see a machine up there in the cage past the stairs.
All right, well, that was very annoying.
Oh no, a ghost! Oh! I put a lot of detail in this graveyard. I don't know why.
this next fight, we're going to use Meow finisher and then full shot lock the large enemies again. And then Ether and a Meow finisher to hopefully end it. Oh, I forgot about that box there. There we go.
The fence is electrified. Don't get zapped.
Then we use another finisher. I could have tried to use Flare Force there to save the Ether, but I threw it before the shot lock, so.
Feels so good to have my Rhyhorn as a bike, Cobbs. I move so quick. You bet I took an extra 5 minutes, but I moved so quick. It might have been faster to not get it at that point.
What the heck? That laser. No, what? I've never had these issues. Please. There we go.
Ow. Rude.
Why am I just getting stuck on random things? I'm encountering just the weirdest issues this run, because it's just things that I've never had happen before, but that's okay. Oh, I need to toggle my notes here. There we go.
I don't know why I did it this way. This was slower.
Okay, this enemy jumping is very unfortunate because it meant I couldn't really target him. There we go. Oh, it's targeting so many enemies.
I looked at chat because I saw that Ray posted something, and my looking in chat led to me hitting an optional.
Good.
Oh my god. You know what? If there was an optional to hit, this one was fine, I guess. I am not doing trainer skips. No. I can't believe you also paid Ray.
Oh, wow. I didn't get my MP back yet. So unfortunately, I don't have any shot lock left for the big enemy that's about to spawn.
I can hear Ray's laughter right now. Okay, so there's a neat thing that we're about to do, and it's really cool that this exists because it makes the end game a lot easier to deal with. But I am going to go into the center and talk to this channeler who's going to make it so for the rest of the in-game day, which is like 23 hours for me at this point in time, for the small price of $10,000, which is not small at all, every single Pokemon will be a modest nature. So our main swap later will always be modest. It's gonna be great.
So I'm having to do a lot of improvising here because we got an extra wave compared to what we were hoping to get.
Also, say goodbye to Sizzly Slide. Say hello to Glitzy Glow.
I probably could have used more ethers, but I don't know.
Right.
Because this is a no reset run and I've used some ethers, I'm actually going to grab an extra piece of armor to sell later. I believe it is right here. Yeah. We stand on that. So the one nice thing is I got Ever After in that fight, which I can use for really fast movement in this hallway.
I'm dying.
I got Mirage Staff is what I meant to say. Ooh, I was also supposed to use a menu, which I can just do now, so we're good. Combo Master and Air Combo Plus, and then we don't need to use the tent because we stepped on the save point.
I know, Mike, but right now we just have to keep moving.
I hate that I have to sit through them telling me where the switch to the hideout is when the hideout's open. I already did it. I know where it is.
Yeah, that's pretty annoying.
I can't believe you paid the NPCs to slow me down too. How far will you go?
Where is... Oh, did not want to use Cure. That's very unfortunate. What I wanted was Splash Run, but I didn't get lucky enough to have it show up.
All right.
There we go. A lot of improvising if you don't have certain situation commands pop up or attractions.
Imagine if these movement tiles were the original Gen 1 speed. That's a world I don't want to imagine.
But you just said to imagine it.
Well, yeah, everyone else can imagine it, so I don't have to.
Gotcha.
It's so weird seeing you run up walls.
Yeah, it happens a lot. I find it funny that that's the part that's like, that's where Kingdom Hearts got weird for you, is running up walls.
Oh no, it's always weird. It's just it's not a mechanic. I don't expect to see it, you know.
Yeah. All right, we start with a dodge roll and then ether buffer meow wow. We're gonna actually repeat it.
We're almost to the door vault, guys. We can do this.
And then we're gonna use the last meow wow without an ether. And then we're just going to use a partial shot lock on these two enemies. They unfortunately spread out, so we're just gonna have to use one for each. That's okay, though.
All right, so I just withdrew the Wigglytuff. We're gonna let it die later as one of our partners, and then because of the way that my party's lined up, Graveler will be the next thing we send out. And there's gonna be a pretty explosive strat that I'm gonna use later.
Okay, so we use the full shot lock here. And then we need to build Mirage Staff for the next boss fight. We're gonna do via physical combos. Specifically Buzzsaw. Come on. So that just deals a lot of hits very quickly to build up Mirage Staff.
Hey Hobbs, I was kind of jealous that you got to run through vents earlier, so I'm also gonna do that.
Oh, nice. But you're gonna do it with like an animal companion instead, right?
Yes.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
And that's after I use this chair with wheels on it to prop myself up. Safe.
Super safe. I was actually playing some Miles Morales earlier, so I also did some vent crawling.
Ah! Is that new Spider-Verse movie out yet?
No.
No.
Oh.
It comes out the last weekend of SGDQ, actually.
Oh. So big watch party, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
sounds
probably.
fun. Okay, so now that I have Mirage Staff, we're going to get to use something that I've already used a couple times because I've needed to improvise, but usually we wouldn't have done yet. Oh, but we have to start with this because the boss was a jerk. I think I can just... Yeah, wow, but... Or do the finisher. It's just random whether the boss spawns hands like that or not. You don't want it to. Okay, so the idea here is that I can spawn a lot of clones. Oops. And then as long as I cancel my attack with an air slide before the end of my combo happens, then the clones won't disappear and they all shoot at the boss.
Huh. That's cool.
Unfortunately, it is DMing though, which kind of expected. That you do often like expect to get this.
It still looked really cool.
Yeah. And now we're just building blocks around the boss. Hopefully this should finish it. Unfortunately, most of my blocks missed, so...
Ale.
Ugh. I should be shot locking. What am I doing? There we go.
Hi, Wigglytuff.
Could the boss die, please? Yes, okay. If you get really lucky, it won't go into the... It won't use the hands or go into the center of the room and do that, like, big desperation move, but that's just the luck of the draw. And
Or
we're
Wigglytuff.
moving on to everyone's favorite favorite world in this game, Arendelle. No, nobody likes this world, Keys.
I figured. It sounded lame.
It is the world from Frozen.
Yeah, lame.
It has some cool movement skips in it, but the problem is you just end up having to climb this tower like 3 times.
You really should just let it go, Hobbs.
I
got
once
beaten to
again
it.
ask to leave. Also, that's the other reason people don't like it. They put the entire song in here, but... slightly to the left. Oops. Here we go. Alright, well, I don't think I went exactly the right way, but Endymion is fast, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah, so Wigglytuff was put in my party just so I could bait the Arbok into attacking Wigglytuff with Poison Jab and get free setup. That is the literal only reason.
Okay. So we do get to use a new mechanic in this world, which is a new link. Not the one from the other game that came out. A different link.
No! It ate my input. No. Oh well.
Am I gonna have to use an ether? I might have to use an ether. No, you drop them, people. We'll just do it that way.
Yeah, that figures. I hadn't eaten input, so that's not surprising.
So here's the first movement skip we're gonna do. So we can just barely get up that wall that way. Pretty neat.
Why don't you try breaking this chunk of ice?
All right, so our new link that we got access to is Simba. So we're going to use it right away. And basically, fire very good in the ice world. Pretty much all there is to it.
Guessed. Who would have
Is this a
thought?
Pokemon game?
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean, yes, that's what we've been trying to prove for years. And then the Ever After Shotlock is extremely good at taking out a target with a lot of health, like that rock troll.
All right, this fight is the big reason why Graveler is super duper important. Giovanni leads a Persian that's very high level. Graveler has a lot of defense. Graveler can also blow up. So we're literally just going to set up attacks and blow up.
Nice.
There's one attack. There's two attack.
Get out of my way.
Self-destruct.
All right. Were you sick of Simba? No?
Never.
All right, let's use him again. Hey, the fight's done.
Wow.
Get used to that because we're going to do that for the next 3 fights in a row. They might not all end instantly. Sadly, it's not 100% consistent. But if we're lucky, they will all end exactly like just with one Simba attack. I actually think we want to be on the ground for this.
All right.
So yeah,
Now we can finally leave this place.
We basically just summon Simba, wait a half a second, and then use his finisher for each of these fights in the labyrinth. If all goes well, then they just die like that. If all doesn't go well, then we have to clean up the fight with either shot locks or like an ether and fire. These pillars will change the rooms, which is why we need to air step to them occasionally.
You know, Eevee's pretty cool and everything, but Eevee doesn't know how to fly. So I'm gonna talk to this totally not strange man and ask how to attach balloons to my Eevee so it can fly.
I'm gonna summon a fire lion again. And it's gonna explode into a sun, a dying sun, and destroy all of my enemies.
That sounds so cool.
Bet you didn't know Kingdom Hearts was metal, huh?
It sure is. Holy. And you're in like a frozen wasteland too. Like you're just black metal.
Nice. We didn't
So
get
I
hit
might
by
not
any enemies
necessarily need these great balls, but I'd rather be safe and not run out of balls. That'd be bad. You know, someone brought up a great point. Simba's basically Arcanine, so same game, confirmed?
Yep.
True.
We're also going to be using basically Starmie later.
Oh, hey, same.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
There we go. So that's what happens when one of the enemies doesn't survive, or does survive. You have to just take care of it with a shot lock or with fires. We're going to do another menu real quick, which is to put on fire cufflink and customize. So you can actually customize Fire, Fyra, and Firaga all differently in this game, which is kind of actually annoying. Wait, what? I'm pretty sure it's supposed to see chocolate mousse. My notes are wrong.
You know, this happened in my practice run earlier, and it's happening again. I have a lure up, and I'm not seeing a ghastly. You know, the most common encounter in this place of dead things.
Oh, my notes don't say chocolate mousse there. That's a little weird, but it should be fine. Because I don't have the thing that my notes did say to do, so. Where? There's somewhere to air step around here. There it is. It's just a bit harder to see on this monitor.
Oh, come on.
My brightness just a little lower than I would have liked. It's okay. I didn't adjust it for this part of the game earlier.
Wait, where's my ghost? In this haunted tower. Can't believe they called the Ghostbusters.
All right. I hope everybody liked their 3 notes of Let It Go. We just skipped the cutscene. And now that we have scaled this mountain, our reward is an auto-scroller to slide back
What
down
an award.
If you buy a Kupo coin, you can walk away during this. But you will lose a tiny bit of time just from rezzing from the Kupo coin.
Am I really not going to see a ghastly? Come on. Absurd. Unlucky.
See, I'm not going to be doing anything for a little bit until we get to the end of this.
Well, I'm mashing through text right now, so you know we're basically in the same position.
At the end of this, though, there is going to be a little mini game, just downhill like sledding mini game, and in that it's not that big of a deal, like the routing in it or anything. I'm just going to be trying to collect as much money as possible. So the paths I'm taking are the fastest ones that also have money.
Stupid ghost. Last second ghastly. No, never mind, it popped out. Not last second. Everything's horrible. Stay in the ball, you doofus.
Literally doesn't matter if you get hit there as long as you don't die. Whoa, I turned too far left. That was weird.
I believe I almost didn't get a ghastly. I should have 39 owned right now out of the 50 that I need. But that's going to speed up real quick because there's going to be a decent catching segment coming up after this.
I think you should like pause and open your Pokedex and check.
Oh, okay. You insist.
You know, you don't want to be wrong.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I'll never be able to live it down.
All right. After this, I'm going to have... at the end of this, I'll have a fight that is mostly using a lot of fires.
Yeah, the sad thing about this is this means unless Eevee shakes off the poison due to love, Eevee's going into the box poisoned and going to be poisoned forever. Hold on. Ah, look at that. Eevee did it. The Rhyhorn just got deleted.
Oh, okay, that's really annoying. The fires just kept circling around this enemy, so it managed to dive into the ground. You normally can kill all three of them before any of them dive in, but the fires just didn't want to land. I need to expand this part of my notes.
Wow, look at all the pretty. Yeah.
All right. The funniest part about this whole segment to me is the fact that they're trying to mess with Mr. Fuji, and once you save him, he's just like, oh, hey, I didn't realize anything bad was going on. I was too distracted.
Hey, I'm over this way.
So we're still using the Blizzard Trail every now and then, which is cool.
Yep, that's Olaf's voice.
We are going to need full MP in a second, so we just
Hey, this is.
hit that on our way up here.
Would I call this cozy or snug? I'm gonna go with snug.
In this part, we are just learning how to build a snowman. Because as it turns out, we want to build a snowman.
Might have seen Olaf's legs.
Wow.
Leg?
Also, I hope everybody enjoyed the Eevee part of the run. Eevee is now in the box. You did your best, Eevee. Good little fox thing.
That should kill everything. Unfortunately, it didn't. You the last one? Yeah, okay. You were just a little too far away. So we have to do another menu here, which is to equip Mage's Earring and our High Refocuser.
I don't know why I'm surprised that Ray knows exactly what kind of fox. But Ray knows exactly what kind of fox. Yeah, Eevee isn't truly boxed. Eevee's still on top of my head, so Eevee will be a part of this journey no matter what.
So
All right,
here's
behold.
another movement skip we're going to do.
Our new main. If I were stupid. Bye, Snorlax.
Was that? I don't remember if that was the whole skip or not. So we're just going to pretend it was. Uh-oh.
It looks like you're in a Dark Souls game right now. It's the Dark Souls 3 DLC.
Yeah. This.
We've hit the 2-hour mark now, so like last time, whenever you two are ready, just let us know.
I will be ready after I climb this mountain, which shouldn't take too long. Please, Sora, just hit the wall when I want you to. No, don't block it. Oh boy, okay.
All right. Got the Doduo, Ponyta. I need the Ponyta, and then I don't need to catch anything because we caught a lot of stuff early, actually. Pretty neat.
We have equipped a couple air slides at this point, or a few, which makes our air slide go like super far, which is nice. All right, I'm ready whenever you are, Keys.
Okay. I'm in the middle of a catch, so as soon as I'm done with the catch.
Okay.
Could be one of the last things I need to catch that isn't. Are you? All right, first ball, very good. And now I got to sit through an evolution screen, and then I'll be done.
That's fine. Cool. I did a little boss fight while you're going through evolution.
Yeah. You had the time for that. All right, I'm good to pause in 3, 2, 1, pause. Okay, well, I paused and unpaused and repaused. Okay. All right, well, while I learn how to pause the game, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, chat, same as last time. We're going to get up and stretch and refill our waters, and then we'll come back and actually finish this race, probably, and see who's faster. So we'll be right back. All right. Welcome back, everyone. Real quick, before we get into this last bit of the run, I'd like to remind everyone that is potentially watching this on YouTube, tomorrow or some other day, make sure you press the like button, subscribe to the channel. That really helps us out. But also, if you're interested in seeing the shows live, come to twitch.tv/gamesdonequick, weeknights at 7 p.m. Eastern and weekends at 1 p.m. Eastern, and you can hang out and chat with us. I don't have anything else to say, so I'm going to throw it back to our runners.
Alrighty.
How you doing, Hobbs?
I started doing a bit better. The first hour, there were some rough parts, some real bad luck, some not so great execution. Things have been going a little bit better in the second hour for me, I'd say. I am coming up on the most difficult strat in the run, which I'm going to most likely mess up. But if I can avoid getting DM'd twice, that would be nice. Because this boss just is super mean. His DM is incredibly long and he loves to spam it. So hopefully I can avoid that. But how's your run going besides the ride on woes?
Opposite.
Or right.
My first hour was great. My second hour has been doo-doo, so
yeah. Well,
it's fine. It balances it out.
We'll see how hour 3 goes.
Yeah.
Want to count us back in, C?
Sure. 3, 2, 1, go.
Elsa.
All right. I just got to fall down a mountain. No biggie. So there's one more movement skip left to do once the next once, what's his name? I just fought him. Marshmallow. Once Marshmallow joins my party, there's one more kind of brief movement skip to do. I definitely did forget to do one of them. But yeah, we can just go over this wall. For some reason, that one doesn't have collision, even though the others do.
We candy the Ponyta immediately so we can get a Rapidash. Not only does that contribute to the Pokedex count, but this is way faster than a Rhyhorn now. Let's go, Rapidash.
Nice. All right, then I do need
Also,
to hit the save
upon
point.
evolution, it wants to learn Fury Attack, which is no. Why?
It's terrible.
getting worse.
Ooh, I did not summon Simba immediately, so we might be in trouble here, but hopefully we're good. So, Simba is used here because he can continue to move forward even in this snowstorm. We should be good. Hopefully that should be the only time we have to get pushed back. And then I'm going to use a tent.
All right, not the worst Pokemon road. We got everything I needed.
Time for my hard boss DM skip strategy. We'll see if it works. I'm
luck.
going to be silent during this.
Yeah, so at this point in time for me, even though I need 8 more dex entries, everything is going to be evolution based except for one more catch or event based. So I'm going to get a Machoke from evolution. I'm going to get a Dodrio from evolution, get a Haunter from evolution. I'm going to get a Lapras and a Porygon from events. I'm going to catch a Staryu and evolve it into Starmie. We're going to be pretty good to go soon. We'll no longer have to catch anything. Also, that Tauros is very, very angry and very, very mean looking. Scared my Eevee. What a jerk. Yeah, so the Safari Zone doesn't exist in the Let's Go games. It's kind of like this zoo almost. This enclosure. We can learn how to surf here.
I did not get the skip as I expected, but I did do a lot of damage, so I'm hoping I shouldn't see this DM twice.
That's good.
Yeah, we'll see though. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, you'll see all why this is long. Like, first of all, already we had to watch, a bit of a cutscene to go into this section. We're not damaging the boss at all during this section. We just have to kind of keep killing the wolves with shot locks until we get the Sub-Zero impact, which we just got. And now there's still a long cutscene to do this before we can start damaging the boss again. This is why it's brutal. If the boss didn't spam it so much, like casually, this would be really cool because it's a neat cutscene, but it loves to force you to do this over and over.
Come here, Staryu.
All right, we didn't see it twice. I'm pretty happy about that. That was always what I was going for in my runs of this game, was just not have it happen twice.
All right. First ball, Staryu. I no longer have to throw Pokeballs.
They have all 13?
Okay, we're getting some plot dump, and then we're going to be heading to Caribbean. We're going on vacation, Keys.
Yay!
We're going to the Caribbean.
I'm excited.
Oops, that's this waypoint. There we go.
All right, so the big reason we swapped to Staryu is 1, Starmie is really, really good. 2, we catch a Staryu and it already has Psychic, which really helps the Starmie out. 3, there's a Water Stone literally right here. Also, 4, Starmie is really good.
Very, very good. Such a high level too, right? To start with.
Yeah, you catch a level 43 Staryu, you give it some candies, it learns Hydro Pump before you evolve it to Starmie. We have a level 46 Starmie now.
Get rid of them quick.
Who's shooting at us?
And since we beat Misty, we have Scald we can teach. So immediately the Starmie has Scald, Hydro Pump, Psychic.
That's who's doing this.
No, I meant to check its stats right there, but I'll just do it the slow way here. I will press B and do it the slow way twice. Got it. At 121 and 1.
Okay, good.
Please. Please,
Shot
Rabbit
locks
Ash,
are a bit tricky to aim sometimes. So if you ever see me like restart shot locks, it's because if you use too much, if you like are holding down the shot lock button and not aiming at anything that's increasing the counter, your focus gauge will continue to get used anyways, and you only have enough focus gauge to really do like 2 full shot locks with this Keyblade and like a tiny bit more.
Straight in front of us.
So there's really no room for like major errors.
Feels good to be here and not have to worry at all about catching things. We are done with that.
There's heartless on those ships.
Ready the cannons.
And now we got ship combat. Fortunately, they just did not want to let me lock on to their weak points. There's one. Oh, it's stopped moving. Okay. A little slow, not the end of the world. We are going to have a very, like, dumb boss fight here.
It's wild that Kingdom Hearts 3 is one of the best pirate games that we currently have.
Yeah.
We have just a criminally low number of good pirate games in the world, and we need more of them.
Yeah, I really do enjoy the ship combat in this world a lot. Like, this is my favorite world in the game. So the strat for this fight is that I just continue spamming torpedoes while holding the machine gun fire as well, so that it just applies a tiny bit of extra damage in between. And then the boss gets knocked down every now and then, and the game wants you to... can you please retarget the boss with these torpedoes? The game wants you to, like, get on its back and do a whole bunch of stuff. It's actually faster to just stay on this thing. Just keep dealing damage that way. The only tricky thing is if the boss gets too far away. This fight, it's miserable on critical mode.
Our Machop is now a Machoke. Our Ghastly's about to be a Haunter. Very good.
So the boss is staying quite close to us without, like, dashing away at all, which is excellent. Yeah, wow, this is going very well. Even with some of our torpedoes targeting the other enemies.
All right. 1 evolution left and then 2 gift Pokemon, and we have all 50 that we need.
There we go.
Please move, Coughing. Thanks, Coughing.
So we use the Moogle shop here. We're going to sell some of the... some of the extra armor and accessories we've gotten along the way. And now we're going to buy a Koopa coin for safety. Don't really need it, but I don't think I've maybe had it activate once, but...
I couldn't see that Rattata. That was unfair.
Swings. We're going to buy 2 crepes and as many ethers as we can. And now we have some underwater section.
We have this max elixir for the end of the game, so we can restore our move power points. There's a secret key, so I can do Blaine's gym. And, speaking of Blaine's gym, I think it's time to actually do a gym again.
The screen was so dark there for a second that I was like... I got confused about where I was. I was like, oh, did I go to the wrong place? No, don't turn around. There we go. Navigating down here is a bit wonky, but it's not too bad.
All right. So I have to do a bunch of quizzes.
Please let me throw the ether. No, I got eaten. Got chomped on. All right. We got to fight that boss and then pick up the chest that it was guarding because that chest contains Ariel. Starmie.
Hey, look. Let's go, Starmie.
It's not really a mermaid Pokemon, so I can't. There's not really a good
Hey, look.
analog.
Close enough. Close enough.
Then we are going to do a little auto parkour section here
Now we're true pirates.
in order to get up to the top, which loves to just be finicky at the very top for some reason. Then we're going to put on the 2 force rings we got and the Celestiad we just picked up. Don't ask me what they do. I just do what the notes tell me. And then air slide. I'm assuming they're just better magic because that's everything that we put on in this game. Customize. We're going to put this thunder to Thundaga because we already have that now. And we're now going to eat a crepe.
Crepe sounds good right now.
Then we cast Cure in order to
Prepare to set sail.
have our MP enter recharge.
All right, there you go. Our third gym. Over 2 hours in. It's like a 3DS game or something.
Okay, we defeat 2 ships there. We don't defeat all 3 because we want that bar on the blue bar in the bottom left to just get to about like 70 to 80% or 89% filled. We now have a like mini game here where basically we need to race this ship. And we want to use Tailwind as quickly as possible, so that was why. Oh, please don't unlock on right as I shoot the thing. There we go. I'm not going the
Fun
most
fact.
efficient way. But.
In that cutscene, your rival says that he has 7 badges already. So he's doing a much better job of speedrunning than we are.
Yeah, we're trying to just build up Tailwinds. I probably should look ahead of me, but we're good. We're good. I don't think I'm taking the most direct route, but that's okay. Okay, so unfortunately that gave us Tidal Wave. What we want is Tailwind. Tailwind will make us go faster. Which we get from the green orbs.
Sure hope I get lucky with these cans. All right, so I got the first can.
Use Tailwind here. We're not going to be able to hit
he
this.
saw me! Oh my goodness. Never seen that before.
Wow, I took a very wide route here. Am I close enough to use Tidal Wave? Let's find out.
A bit much, eh?
All right, I hit another optional. This one I've never hit
Not
before.
quite close enough to use Tidal Wave to finish it, but that's okay. We'll still cross before. now we have a boss fight with Luxord's ship. Shoot some black orbs here, and then get some enemies.
All right, let's pretend like I didn't hit that option. Oh my gosh, look, I got the perfect trash cans.
It ends here.
Totally not scripted in this game. Like it always should have been.
I actually didn't know that. That's pretty,
It ends.
Yeah, it's
Pretty
the
nice.
top middle can and then the one below it.
it should have been top left can for reasons.
And twice. That would have been really funny if they just
Yeah.
acknowledged that. Like it's a top left can twice.
Even if it was just at least one of them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. So now we need to board Luxord's ship. Then we're going to basically just spam Thundaga.
Back off. Back off. Nice. Yeah.
4 badges. With Surge being our 4th badge.
Nice.
Very good.
Back off. Back off. Strike.
All right, so us getting Thunderbolt from Surge is actually kind of super important. We are going to teach that to Starmie. So Starmie's going to have a final moveset of Scald, Hydro Pump, Psychic, and Thunderbolt. If that sounds good, that's because it very much is.
Try this.
So I don't want to use too many ethers here. So we use some shot locks at the end. And now we're going to do a very weird thing next.
What were my inputs? Well, I opened up my Pokedex. It's neat.
I don't think I can use it. No, I need to use a 10.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we are going to collect a bunch of crabs. You have to do some of that in this section. But you don't need to do... You only have to get to 300 crabs, and we're actually going to be getting a lot higher than 300. Wait, what? Where's the... Yeah, this is the chimney I want to air step to, right?
Jimmy.
Apparently, Starmie is considered a cute Pokemon, so we're able to get into Celadon Gym, no problem.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, was that, like, ever at... Did you ever think they wouldn't be? Okay, I was trying
I
to do
mean,
with
one time I
Thundaga
brought
here.
a Grimer, and she was like, no, not cute, and I wasn't allowed in.
I mean, that makes a bit more sense, though.
What? But Grimer's so adorable.
I don't think I got as many crabs back there as I was supposed to, so that's unfortunate.
Back off.
Oh, right, this is supposed to be a shot lock. That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's incredible how many trainers you can skip because the way they programmed the trainer's vision was not really the greatest. I'm pretty sure they expected you to fight like 4 trainers before you got to Erica.
I need, like, all of these crabs. I cannot give up a whole barrel like that.
I'd venture that's
Are those crabs white?
Yes,
Is that a thing?
it is in the movie.
Oh, okay. Is it in real life?
I don't think so.
Does anyone know if there's such a thing as white crabs?
I really don't think so. Oh, this part is so dark.
Yeah. Back off. Up on.
do like how you're in the middle of talking to Erica, you know, one of the 8 gym leaders, and she literally nods off in the middle of your conversation.
Really?
Yeah. She closed her eyes for a little bit. It's like a 3-second cutscene. And she's like, oh, I must have dozed off. All right, there we go. The last evolution. So now the only 2 Mons left for me are a Lapras, which I get in Silphco, and then a Porygon, which I get after Silphco.
Yeah, I'm down like 20 crabs, which is unfortunate. These are not good to get stuff from. Just go into town here. Because they're... Oh, there we go. I knew there was a spot here. There's some more at the beach. I can't use thunder here because there are, like, townsfolk nearby. I'm 2 crabs away. Come on. There we go.
One of my favorite strats in every Pokemon game is when you fly from the place you're currently at to the place you're currently at.
Yeah. This is always fun. So the reason we have to do the crab thing is because it levels our ship up to level 3, which will get us the Surge command next time that we are here. But we are actually going to leave.
I just finished Surge. It is the same game.
Yep. But we're actually going to leave Caribbean for now. Then we are going to head to the San Francisco. That's where we're going next. Oh, what? I disagree.
I really can't get over the fact that in this game, even though Blue isn't your rival, he still just like shows up to Silphco and is like, hey, you have to fight me.
Yeah, that is weird.
His logic being, I want to make sure you can take out Team Rocket. Well, you know what doesn't help me take out Team Rocket? Hurting my Mons.
Fight a nerd. Oh.
Thanks. My rival is a nerd.
All right, time for Starmie to shine.
It's funny that you said that because that time Starmie was setting up a different Mon for me. Starmie was taking a back seat.
There we go. So
Nice.
Aerial is very good in this game when used on enemies with large hitboxes. Basically, you jump very high into the air and spout a bunch of water everywhere. You're using water spout. So to dealt damage. And basically, like, it just, every single bit of that does a ton of damage based on your magic stat. So I think it's based on your magic stat. We actually use every link, I want to say, in this run, which is pretty cool. Now we have a minigame called Flash Tracer. This is not... it's not like an auto scroller exactly. We have to hit specific triggers. So this section, you might have noticed in past like rail sections, I was dashing forward. For some reason here, that just doesn't save you any time. Like you're not actually going any faster. And we don't care about these rings that I'm getting. Like you just get them for fun.
Fun in a speed run? That doesn't sound right.
But yeah, we don't actually care about the score at all. What we care about is just hitting various triggers.
Please don't thunderbolt me. Please don't thunderbolt me. Please don't thunderbolt me. Please don't thunderbolt me. This fight's a nightmare. Oh, it's self-destructed. I don't know if that's better. Okay, that's much better. Hooray! Am I going to get the fastest possible fight because of this?
Go.
It's a stark contrast to the fight that I had with my practice run earlier where I had to heal like 5 times. Oh. Never mind. Wheezing use protect. My fast fight is gone.
Not bad. Sub 120 is pretty much what I'm aiming for in that, so. That actually gets us access to Stitch as well, which is the like electric elemental link for this game. We will be using Stitch, but not for a while unless I mess up and accidentally summon him, which I really hope I don't do. So it's bad if I do.
Ow! Okay, assuming Cubone doesn't miss, then we won the fight, which was almost as fast as it could have been. Very good. We had 1 extra turn because of Protect, but that's okay. That fight was very, very good, actually.
Nice. Please get into the center here. There we go.
Very happy about that fight.
Same with the one I just had.
Nice.
Yeah, San Francisco has some like really fast fights to it. And then hopefully we will... Oh no, I didn't. I used too many. That's fine. I did not summon the wrong thing. I played it like super safe to make sure I didn't. Because Ariel will just demolish this enemy's health. But it's really easy to accidentally use Stitch there. Oh. It's weird that I can still see the HP bar. We're hoping Baymax will use an Ether on us. Which he did. Oh, unlocked on.
Now you're just running up buildings.
There we go. So we got the boss to 1 HP, but you actually have to wait for it to get to the top of that building in order to finish the fight. And it's immune to thunder, which is what we would normally use to hit something from really far away. So we have to menu arrow, and I fell just a little bit too far away from the lock-on range.
Huh? The heck? How did I just menu?
Oh, I didn't know an enemy could get in the way there. Please, Sora, just get up there. Thank you.
Right around there.
Scroll my notes real quick. All right. So this is a timed section where we actually just need to survive. So we take the opportunity to buy a piece of armor we're going to sell later, and then to get as much money as we can from the various like objects around here.
I'm fighting Giovanni again. Oh boy. Once I beat him, Silpho will be saved, and I'll be rewarded a Lapras.
That's not the order they do it in Gen 1.
Well, you know, Gen 1's pretty
It's not
open. Kanto's huge.
I meant more that you get the Lapras right before Giovanni.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because in this game, once you clear it, you have to talk to someone like on the 7th floor or something, which isn't where it normally is, I think. And then he's like, "Oh, you saved us? Okay, here's a Lapras, friend.
Nice. Oh, that is not the direction I was aiming. So I'm
Meanwhile,
saving the
in
heroes.
Red and Fire Red, it's like, oh, save us with this Lapras.
Yeah.
Honey Lemon.
Hey, Sora? I think I'm stuck. Maybe you can find the recipe for my pinball. If you hit it with fire or electricity, it might trigger a chain reaction.
Ah, targeting this thing is weird. There we go.
All right, we have to talk to the president, even though we don't need the Master Ball. I learned this earlier. I tried to leave, and he was like, come back. Wouldn't let me leave.
Okay, that should be everything.
Honey Lemon, I'm glad you're safe.
Fred, you okay?
I'm getting pulled in too many directions.
Okay, now we go up to floor 7, get our Lapras.
Oh, what? It canceled my flow motion. That's okay.
Hooray, I got a Lapras.
Where's she going? Was that too slow already? Yeah.
Also, there's a rare candy right next to the Lapras guy, so it really isn't like that bad of a time investment to do it.
Doesn't look like you're hurt, Go-Go.
We'll just wait here. So we're gonna do a menu here where we equip the armor we just got. We are going to put on Magic Galvanizer. Oops. Which is, it increases our magic damage the longer our combo. We're going to use our Magic Boost on Sora and a tent. Customize our Fire to Firaga. We're going to put it over here too, just in case. And then eat our other crepe.
All right, if I marked everything right on my tracker, and if I counted correctly, we shouldn't need any more mons. Now we're gonna do another big shopping trip.
All right, and then we have a very cool strat here. Jump immediately in place, use 4 fires, then we're gonna use an ether, continue spamming fire. Uh-oh, might not work because we accidentally got an Rosa. But I'm hoping it'll still work anyways. Yes, good. So we basically like insta-kill that boss, and if we had not killed it right then, it would do this extremely long attack where you can't deal any damage to it for a while. It just keeps like turning into hands and stuff. That was the first time I'd ever had a Rosa get in the way. And I was a little scared, but thankfully it seems like it didn't matter.
Okay.
We were able to just use both. The important thing is that I noticed. And now we have a fight with Dark Baymax, which unfortunately is an auto-scroller.
Oh, boo.
Yeah, this world was like... I remember casually I was having quite a bit of fun with it. And then I was super hyped to fight Dark Baymax at the end because I just watched Big Hero 6 for the first time like right before this game came out because I knew the world was in the game. And then we get this auto-scroller fight and I was like, oh, it's very sad.
I just recently watched the movie too, like a year ago or something.
It's a good movie.
It's a great movie. I'm surprised it took me that long to watch it.
Pixar don't miss, man.
They really don't.
True.
what? Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Does it go up? I messed up my teleporters. There we go. I'm a big dummy.
He's doing some annoying moves, but the main strat to this phase of the fight that is not an auto-scroller is that we don't actually care about his attacks. Because we heal during the one time he's invulnerable, doing a like phase change. And for most of them, he doesn't stun us. He was stunning me a bunch that time, but...
Ow.
But yeah, San Francisco done. I like it. I like that
Nice.
world because it's pretty fast too. Even though it does have an auto-scroller and a timed fight, you're still doing things in the timed fight to try to be like as efficient as possible. Get as much money as you can. And the auto-scroller is not like that long, at least. Mostly it's because you just get to use Ariel a couple times and for the first time in the run, and she's really great.
So unfortunately, I have to stall out light screen. Well, I guess I could have killed there. Yeah, that was an extra turn I took that I didn't need to take. That's okay. Because you don't want light screen up when Alakazam comes out. 'Cause it won't die and it hurts.
All right, so once we get out of town here, we'll be able to start surging with our ship.
No, we already did search.
Aha.
That must be Shipwreck Cove.
And yeah, now you'll see it takes us to top speed and also past top speed instantly. Like past what it would normally be our top speed. Because we got some enemies here, we can hit it for some gauge. Yeah, that's why we get the extra 200 crabs. It's because this surge will save us enough time back. I'm a little slow with the crab collection, but it is a cool section too. I do wish I were a little better at it because it is neat when everything goes well.
All right, 6 badges. Now we got Koga left and then Giovanni.
Surge also helps us out in this fight too. Just lets us, you know, catch up to the other ships. Where? It's showing a whole bunch of ships, but where? I think we want to finish this part with Tidal Wave. This should take out the last 3 ships. Yeah, so we just spawned a whole bunch more. They're gonna warp in front of us.
Team Rocket dug up the gold teeth because there's no Safari Zone this time. And they panic when they dig it up and they throw it at you. Pretty funny. That sure is one way to get the gold teeth. Hey, you had a pair of gold teeth thrust upon you.
Okay, so I didn't know the boss would not, that you wouldn't get blue meter for popping the red orbs there. That's unfortunate. We're gonna hit the weak points on some of the other ships, just because they're like in the way and also get more situation commands.
I did it, Hobbs. I can count. I did get 50.
Nice. No, why am I getting worked on so much? What the heck?
Let's do this. We've got 'em now.
Basically, you just want to see, you want to get as many raging cannons as possible, which I wasn't able to do because I popped so many of the red orbs with raging cannons, but that's okay. Tidal Wave finished the fight. Now we're heading to our boss fight against the Kraken. That's what's so great.
It sounds fun.
Yeah. Some people didn't like this world for some reason, and they're dumb and wrong. This is the best world in the video game.
Okay, that was a great fight. Protect turn 1, so we got set up and then no other protects. Or poison. Very good, very good.
Nice. Okay. The main thing with this fight is you just want to take out the Dutchman as soon as it shows up every time. With its weak spot specifically, because that'll get you raging cannons.
Talk to Koga. What the heck? I mashed A for like 3 seconds and I couldn't talk to Koga for some reason.
Because, yeah, 2 raging cannons will end this fight. Sometimes you get unlucky and the Dutchman just spawns like super far away every time. Yeah, so like that time he's spawning kind of, well, no, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. We can still hit him. I'm also like slowing my speed down whenever I'm getting near the kind of open spot on the boss. And then speeding it up whenever I need to get around. And then this boss fight's pretty hard. I'm probably going to mess up the strat, but...
Huh. Ouch. Couldn't see him. It's unfortunate because you really want to start that shot lock while he's still stunned. Thankfully, I did get it, so that's good. I forgot that Weezing could explode, so I set up and then he exploded on me. So I hurt.
Ah, he went underground. So yeah, none of this is going to land, and he's going to DM.
You know what strength is, right, Hobbs?
Huh?
The ability to push boulders.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to know what it's called in this game?
The Busy Beetle. I don't know.
Rocky movie.
Pushy push.
Pushy push. Very good. Hey,
we weren't that far off.
Right now.
No,
yeah,
we weren't.
You really weren't. You were in the ballpark.
I don't know why I didn't have like any ethers.
Was it because he used a ton on accident earlier?
No, it's... I think I just ended up not having a whole bunch equipped, sadly. So yeah, this fight's rough because he just loves to spam going underground. And you only have so many ethers and stuff. There we go. That's okay, though. So we are now done with Disney Worlds, which you would think means there's not a whole lot of the game left. But you've clearly never played a Kingdom Hearts game. There's still a lot.
I have one gym, Victory Road, and the Elite Four, which doesn't sound like a whole lot, but
You've clearly
pushing
never played a
boulders
modern
is
Pokemon
very,
game.
very ridiculous. Yeah, clearly you've never watched anything beyond Gen 2.
I'm gonna get my next, my second Riku fight, which is again against the Demon Tower again. This one could be a bit tricky, but hopefully it's good.
Now it just looks like a Final Fantasy fight.
Well, I mean, should, right?
Yeah, it should.
Keep accidentally doing that. All right, well. There we go. I didn't quite do that right, but thankfully Riku does a ton of damage. So this one, we are really going to hope she staggers from this shot lock. Because if she doesn't, this fight gets real bad. Okay, good. She did stagger. There we go, yep. There we go. Okay, cool. I wasn't supposed to let her teleport, but she didn't let the fight get too out of hand, so that's good. Because that fight can get quite unruly. I think Keys, the gummy graham thing I was talking about, might be coming up soon.
Oh, excellent. I'm excited. It better, or I'll be disappointed.
Oh, I think it would have been right here, so we might not have gotten lucky.
No!
We'll see. It could
That's
still pop
still
up later.
ridiculous.
It could still pop up later.
Can't believe there's Instagram in Kingdom Hearts.
Alrighty. Now we're going to fight as Aqua. We're going to use a Faraga combo into a shot lock. Her shot lock's different. And hopefully the boss doesn't DM, which he did. Or not DM, but dive. Oh, I was definitely supposed to... Yeah, I was supposed to use an ether without using all my MP by accident.
I forgot to call my second
That's
trainer
fine.
for help.
Nice. Okay. Boss down.
Nice.
Thankfully, that Vanitas fight is a lot nicer than most of the ones in BBS.
Keish, do you think your character gets dizzy?
Oh, it has to. Has to get dizzy. Because it's ridiculous how often we spin in this game. Like, I don't think I actually have a backpack. I think that's just a portable barf bag. And Mom's not going to be happy with us when we get home.
I have a million cutscenes in a row here because they dump all the plot of this game into the end. But we are going to have our final gummy ship mission. Embark from here, please. Thank you.
I'm on my final gym.
Hey. I still have a lot to go.
I kind of do too.
Okay, good. So I entered the camera there for a second to immediately kill my momentum, because otherwise that turn I would just crash. Like there's basically no getting it. I'm gonna do that again here. That one you don't necessarily need to do it, but I messed up. So, and the thing is, it's very easy to crash a lot in this particular gummy mission.
So this fight, before a bunch of really cool people were like, hey, we should use 2 trainers instead of 1, was very, very scary and could kill runs. Because Dugtrio just kills you with a crit. Very rude.
I didn't crash too badly there, so that's good.
And the reason why the second Mon coming out is important is 1, we get to do our setup turn then, but 2, Earthquake only does 75% its normal damage when it hits multiple targets. So even if we did get crit in that case, we would live.
I'm fighting a gummy boss. This is the only one we can't skip. And it's another good reason to have Endymion. Like, Endymion is super fast and also does far more damage than our normal gummy ship would. I'm assuming. I don't actually know that for sure.
Sounds right to me. Someone who doesn't know. You've convinced me. The longest one of them all yet. We never stop spinning.
There we go. And now we're going to the Keyblade Graveyard. This one's kind of dumb. Keys.
I don't think I've ever seen the... Oh, come on.
Sky. No, it's heart tag Sky, heart tag C, heart tag Where Hearts Returned.
Yeah.
That's the really dumb part.
No, I
Tag
stopped
yourself.
reading it for a reason.
Tag yourself. I'm heart tag C.
Haha. Oh wait, I wasn't supposed to use Little Nausea yet. Well. So this is the 10,000 Heartless fight, because they had to one-up the 1,000 Heartless fight from KH2.
How is this not lagging?
Because most of these enemies are not actually here.
That's fair.
I somewhat messed this up because I think this enemy wasn't supposed to live.
Thousand Heartless fight's way better, mostly because you fight them with Heartless, and it's just great.
I like the staring at the ground while magnets do stuff strat.
To be fair, that's just a random thing.
I know, but it's still my favorite.
So that is actually one of the few times we use something other than Ever After, because the shooting star like weapons here, like it's really good for hitting a bunch of enemies on the outskirts. Which is why I keep trying to get it more. I definitely did mess this up somewhat because, there we go. We want to get the mountain coaster. And then we're just going to mash X and R2 until the game tells us.
What in the
to
world
finish.
is that?
Yeah. It's an attraction.
What? Hobbs, I looked at my game for 3 seconds and all of a sudden you're on a roller coaster. What happened?
The nice thing is we did at least get the we did get the Ever After form change, Mirage Staff, which is going to be good for movement in the next section. So now we're going to put on Glide and where's Super Slide? Hello? Where are you? Wait, what? Where is this? Why am I not
And
seeing it?
I'm so sorry.
There it is, Super Slide. Okay. Yes, this Mirage Staff movement is very handy. I don't need that. It's super quick. The alternative is we'd be doing a bunch of like flow motion and gliding, which is still not like super slow, but is far more unruly. And now, big spoilers, Keys. I'm sure you're very you didn't want to hear this, but Sora dies.
What?
Sora's
Again?
dead. Yeah.
R.I.P. Sora.
How many times is he going to do that?
Only a couple more, probably.
Probably.
And yeah, we're literally dead. We are in the afterlife. And we have to put the pieces of ourself back together. Yeah.
Oh,
that
that's
is the
this
appropriate-
section.
Yeah.
Ugh.
No.
Ugh.
Keys, don't look at Hobbs' screen yet. I'll tell you when to look.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, it's here.
Oh, it's here.
this
Yeah, it's
part.
here now.
Yeah, yeah.
Here you go.
What? Huh?
Well, you see, he's got to put himself back together.
But. Huh? Huh?
I don't understand what the confusion is here.
Huh?
Everyone knows that when you die and go to heaven, you just put yourself back together by collecting 111 or more of yourself, and then you're good to go.
I can hardly deal with one of me. I don't want 111 of me.
Please jump, Sora.
Also, the more of you collect, the less blue you become. That's
What if I want to be blue?
Well, dabba dee dabba da.
Boo. I
No,
don't like
blue.
Kingdom Hearts 3 anymore.
It's blue, not boo.
Oh, whatever. I'm never playing this game.
Like you were ever going to.
That's the part that lost me, not any of this other stuff.
No, what the? Please, game.
Oh,
I'm
that
just
was
trying
huge.
to glide.
Save the turn.
All right, whatever. I'm a little low on Sora's, but that's fine. We'll catch it up later. There is a route to this I'm following. I'm not just going around randomly. Come over here.
They look so stupid. I hate it.
Nice, we got all four of those. So normally I would get my 111th right here, but like I said, I was down a few, so we'll just drop somewhere. And but please, I just need two more. There we go.
The strength puzzles in this game I hate so much.
Yeah, but do
They
you have to
somehow
collect the
found a way-
111 of yourself?
I wish I did. They somehow found a way to make Gen 1 strength boulders slower.
And now we're gonna do we're gonna do a shop, but then we're gonna do the only glitch that we do in the whole run.
Hey, look, one of the only tricks that I can do in the game. I deloaded my Ride-Mon and was able to sneak past the trainer. It's not the trainer skip stuff that has a different category. Totally legal in this category. But it's literally like the only real tech besides stay out of their eyesight.
Meanwhile, now that I've come back to life, obviously I've time traveled. These are things we always know to be true. Yeah. We were all familiar with science. I was about to say science fiction, but we're talking about science.
This is cold hard
science.
Yeah.
Yeah. Proven science.
So we're gonna buy a whole bunch of food here. We're gonna buy berries au fromage. I'm not actually gonna try to do that for all of these because I will mispronounce them horribly.
You can't pronounce crab bisque?
Okay, that one I could have done.
Consomme? Whatever the other ones were? I don't know.
So
nah.
I probably have plenty of ethers, but I am going to come in here for just a few more. Unfortunately, there's only 2. I was hoping to get 3 more, but just to be extra safe. And we're going to go ahead and... Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not. So I am going to do a glitch, like I said. The glitch kind of depends on very specific stats, which is really weird. But we're going to come over here. We're going to spam some thunders until we get Thundaza built up. There it is. And then we're going to use Aurora until we have Aroga. Then we're going to go over this way, switch back to Ever After, and it's going to be Thundaza into Aroga. Okay. We're going to use Thundaza into Aroga and then slow down time by holding the shot lock, which is going to make our frame rate go wild, but we're basically just going to keep killing a ton of enemies right as they spawn. And that should level us up like a bunch of times. I'm actually going to hold for a second and make sure. We are now at level 37. Yeah, we just got like 7 levels or something like that all at once.
Wow.
Yeah. I was definitely supposed to also make sure I was at full. That's not the right thing. You know what? We're just gonna. I don't feel like using another. Yeah, I didn't feel like using another ether. Messed that up slightly because I was pressing the thunder customize I use in Cage 2 and not in Cage 3. But yeah, now this is pretty much my least favorite part of the game. Everything from when Sora dies till our fight with Demon Tide. Sadly, I just think it kills the pacing a bit. But we're gonna fight this enemy called the Lich several times. Gonna jump, lock on. Okay, that's unfortunate. For some reason, he hit me, which made the whole thing not work.
At least you look cool.
All right, these fights should be going extremely quickly, but he's getting away a bit. So we're going to do a menu here. This is going to help a little bit. We're going to actually put on a 3rd Keyblade. Actually, I don't need Shooting Star anymore, so we're just going to put on 2 Keyblades. We're going to equip a whole bunch of Ethers, finally. I only had 2 on me before. Then we're going to put on Thunder Boost and a Combo Plus. And we're going to eat a hearty meal.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
Yeah, hearty meal. There we go. Yeah, me too.
I'm standing in front of in front of Indigo Plateau. I'm about to enter Elite Four.
I don't remember exactly what hearty meal does, but it's the one we want. That's why we bought all the ingredients before. I think it just like increases damage by a percentage or something like that. All right, now hopefully these go as fast as they're supposed to. There we go. That's how fast the last 2 were supposed to go.
That was quick.
Yeah. This next one should go just as fast.
All right, we start with Lorelei.
In shadows.
A lot of these fights are going to be about the same. Set up, sweep. Set up, sweep. Hope I don't die. Save before 2 of the fights because they can be scary. Sweep.
Stop that!
And on this Lorelei fight in particular, we actually set up to maximum special attack. So we're using 3x special attacks.
Another portal. Aim for the ones wrapped in shadows.
Oops.
All right. Now, this one, we're actually going to switch Keyblades. And the reason being this shot lock is really fast and will deal enough damage.
Hey!
But we're going to switch back to our other Keyblade.
Let's try another portal. Aim for the ones wrapped in shadows.
Bye, Lapras.
And then this portal can go a little wonky sometimes. Hopefully it doesn't. Yeah, it went wonky. Oh, I can't. Okay. Oh no, where did it go? This went really bad. Dude, target the correct thing.
All right, Lorelei down.
I haven't had that one go that poorly in a while, but it happens.
It's funny to me that Lorelei is sitting on top of her Lapras, but Bruno's just standing here. Well, now he's sitting. Okay. Forgot about that part.
Okay. Now we have San Francisco. We're going to use the Nano Gear again. Gotta use one spell. And then once the boss is about to stop moving, we use the shot lock to finish off that boss finally. We're good.
For real this time.
Yeah.
All right, Bruno's the easiest to set up on. I needed 1x special, and now we're just sweeping. Scald on Onyx, Psychic on the rest of the fighting Muns.
I'm about to get into my boss rush.
Nice.
So this is what I would have been doing the first time I moved through here. You can do a little flow motion at the end, but usually I end up losing time doing it. So, and then we're gonna have another fight with the Demon Tide that we fought like way at the beginning of the game in Twilight Town.
Who the heck is that?
And we're going to be using our big our big win button, basically, which is Ariel.
Was that like blonde Sora I just saw?
Yeah, you played Cage too. It was Roxas. Unless it was Ventus.
Wait, was that Roxas?
Might have been. I don't know. They're the same.
Oh. Okay. Sure they are.
I mean, that's like literally the plot, is they're the same.
Yeah, I know.
There we go.
All right.
Finish off
The
Demon
next three-
Tide.
Next 3 fights I can die to, so we're going to be very safe and save.
Oh, I forgot about this part. For one blissful moment. Forgot I had to do this. So this slows things down a bunch. Also, I apologize for the bit rate. So there's a certain hertz at which you need to mash for this. It's not just mash as fast as you can. It's, not mash very slowly either. It's somewhere around 240 or 260 hertz or whatever. Everybody has to find their own thing that works for me. The way that I lock myself in is it turns out it's the same cadence as the quarter notes to, the eighth notes to Best of You by Foo Fighters.
Oh my God.
So in my head, I'm just hearing, someone get in the best. So I won't do too much because, we don't have the rights, but I'm just doing that over and over in my head in order to match with the right cadence.
Unbelievable.
It's incredible. I love it. Except that I hate this part. And apparently the computer I'm using right now also hates it. Oh yeah, and you actually can die in this part, so I need to pay a little bit of attention.
Agatha almost killed me. But I should be fine. I think. I hope.
Do I know the lore for this part, Keys?
Sure.
Too bad. Play the mobile game. That's
Oh,
what they basically.
what?
That's basically what they say to you in the game.
Why? Just give me a story. Yeah, that one. The blonde one that just showed up.
Must have been Ventus.
Who's that one?
Oh, he's basically Sora.
Okay.
Let's be real. If you don't know who somebody is, they're probably Sora.
That's true.
I can't believe Kyrie is Sora.
I mean, not untrue. Also.
Oh, what? Oh, this game's weird.
Yeah. Alrighty. So now I'm going to have my boss rush that I was talking about a second ago. And at this point, we're pretty much going to spam fire or thunder on everything. That is how we're going to beat the game. There's a few deviations from that, but for the most part, that's what we're doing.
I have Lance and then Champ.
I have a feeling you're going to end up winning this one, Keys.
Maybe.
Because I've got 16 people to defeat or something, but a lot of them are grouped, to be fair. So I'm trying to mix in some thunders here and there because they do more damage. Oh, wow.
I'm menuing. Bad.
I had to pick the one time he teleported to try to do a shot lock. Normally I don't even bother with a shot lock there, but that's fine. In between these fights, we're going to be using tents.
Butterfree or Beedrill, Hobbs?
Butterfree.
All right, Beedrill it is.
Wow. This guy.
I'll do Butterfree, sure. After this fight, I actually put out a weak Mon, and your options are Butterfree or Beedrill, so whichever one you want to die.
Oh.
But they will become champ. Like, they will be in the Hall of Fame. But they die.
I forgot about this for a second. I messed up. That's fine. We still one cycled. I'm good. I did one more physical attack than I was supposed to.
All right. Party. Add Beedrill to the party. Play with Eevee. I'm gonna pet the Eevee.
There we go. Yeah, Larxene did not get as much damage before the Luxord part as I was hoping. So we had to sit through some of her DM there, unfortunately.
Okay, there you go. I pet the Eevee for the people.
Yay! So these panels on the floor are switches for the doors. So we have to go stand on them and stuff. I think it's this way, yeah.
Oh, right. That's a cutscene I can skip. I was like, I don't remember seeing this ever.
We're a little low on tents, so we're going to stand on the save point for this one. What the heck? That was weird. Just like... What? Okay. I don't know what just happened, but whatever. My like, air slide just didn't happen.
I can't believe this Pidgeot is going Mega Pidgeot.
Cheese.
Yes.
What? Say cheese.
Cheese! What is this game? What is going on?
So he's just invulnerable during that part, so...
Ridiculous.
There we go. Sykes down. Now we need to go for Vanitas and Terranort. Oh, I can't. Open the menu in flow motion. Need to use my last tent here.
Wait, did Kyrie have a Keyblade?
Yeah.
Huh. Good for her.
Oh no, that's not good. Terranort got in the way. I got him a little bit too low. He got in the way when I was trying to hit Vanitas.
All right, and my last
She's at
move
1
of the
HP.
run.
Thank you.
You did it.
Yeah, it could have been worse. Not as bad as the Larxene.
I did it. I'm the champion.
Congrats.
Time is still like another minute from now, but
But you're definitely faster than Kingdom Hearts 3 when ran by me. Please stand on the save point. Thank you.
I mean, game looks hard and complicated.
Yeah. I'm a little out of practice. Would have liked to get in a bit more, but fortunately, very busy this time of year.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
So now we're fighting Ansem, Xemnas, and Young Xehanort all at the same time.
Bless you. All right, so as soon as this screen fades to black, that's when time is for me. Look at that Beedrill, an Elite Four champion.
Nice.
And time.
GG.
GG. Now I can watch your run without having to worry about running into optionals, of which I hit 2. Yeah, Let's Go is super fun. And I actually really like it as a speed run because it kind of fits the mantra that Hobbs and I always share with everyone every Thursday about being able to pick up speed running. It's a really, really cool game. You get to be really, really casual about it. Very, very low effort game to pick up for speed running. There's really good notes and resources too.
Pretty sure I want to take out Xemnas first. Yes, okay. So now we should hopefully be able to finish off young Xehanort in this storm here. Nice. And now ideally we can also finish Ansem in this storm. Yeah, sweet. All right, a little slow to that fight, start to that fight, but the ending went really well, which I don't normally have that good of an ending to it, so that's good. So I'm going to my last world where I have just 3 more fights, but a couple of those fights have multiple phases, so this is still actually pretty close, even for the rust.
Yeah, considering the fact that we're both rusty and also these are multi-hour games we're doing.
Yeah, what was Kiza's final time? Actually curious.
Me too.
Like 3:27.
3:27. That's way better than my practice
Yeah,
run.
so if you hadn't done a practice run like a cheater,
What?
then
like a cheater.
yeah,
How
then
dare you be prepared?
then we would have been really close.
Like a cheater, he says.
Yeah. All right, so that was the first boss. That one's very fast. You use a lot of arrows and they die. And now, this is not good. Okay, all of those whiffed, except like one. Because they hit the side of the building, which I absolutely hate about this fight. I don't think I'm supposed to use shot lock here, but I'm going to. Nice, okay. So I just skipped a big move in the first phase, so that's good. Ether. Oh, should not throw an ether that soon. We're actually close to dying, but that's not really a big deal, believe it or not. There we go. Man, I was 1 fire off from dodging that attack, but that's okay. I was supposed to make sure I'm at full MP here. I'm not, so I'm not going to be able to get a quick kill. Yeah. I might end up using my Cooper coin here, but that's fine. That's why we get it.
So what would you say is the coolest part of this run to you?
The movement is really good. The flow motion.
I really struggled to enjoy flow motion the little bit I played casually, but I think it's just one of those things where like it's weird until you figure it out, and then once you kind of get the hang of it, it's really cool.
Yeah. It's also specifically like cool in the run.
That's fair.
Ugh. Okay, he's being very annoying right now. I guess we're just gonna spam Thunders. I was trying to use a shot lock, but that's fine. All right, final boss, 2 phases. The second phase is, well, both phases are honestly pretty fast if they go right. Oops. Nice, they finally landed. So that's the first phase. And now the second phase is where we finally use Stitch. And now we're just going to stand here and watch for the boss to do this. And we're going to use finish and watch his health bar. There we go.
Bye, health.
Yep. And I have now done almost everything that I have to do in this fight. But first we have to watch Sora die again.
Really?
I mean, I'm probably joking.
Eevee has a present for me. A small bouquet that was made with heart and soul for a single trainer.
We're just going to guard this and... Yeah, so Sora dies again.
Unbelievable.
All right, that should be the last input, so time is coming up very soon. When we hear the classic battle over sound from Kingdom Hearts. And then I'll be curious what my time was, because I wasn't running a timer during that. And if it is like 3:36, the keys, you shouldn't have done practice.
Or maybe you should have done practice.
Yeah. Fair. You ready? And time. There we go.
GG.
Thank you. Yeah, some stuff was really rough. The early game in particular in this game can be kind of tough at times because you don't have a lot of tools yet. And that was, I think, where I had the most trouble. And then mid to end game wasn't too bad. Yeah, there were like a few problem spots, but it wasn't too bad, all things considered.
It sounded like your second hour was infinitely better than my second hour.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks for doing this, C, having us back on so we could finally finish off this Kingdom Hearts and Pokemon series and give What's Faster the proper send-off it deserved.
Yeah, for sure. And like, who knows? I'm not going anywhere, so like Hobbs mentioned at the beginning of the show, there was a slot open tonight, so we filled it, and it might happen here and there in the future as well, but I don't really have anything to talk about. So if you two want to plug yourselves some more, I know you probably just did that last night for your own shows, but tell the people where they can find you. Oh, okay.
We didn't. We never remembered to. Keys, go ahead.
So you see my username? That's my username on everything. Literally everything. So if you want to find me at anything, just put Keysrun in. I have Twitch, Twitter, etc., etc. I do a bunch of Pokemon, if that wasn't blindingly obvious.
And if you want to find me, jhobbs296 on Twitch, or just Google jhobbs, the top like 3 links should be my like Twitter, Twitch, and speedrun.com profile. I do a whole lot of Kingdom Hearts stuff, generally 5 to 6 days a week. Sometimes, like right now with GDQ coming up, it's a little fewer here and there. But Keys and I recently have like been able to play mixed randos between Kingdom Hearts and Pokemon Red, Kingdom Hearts 2 and Pokemon Red. So
Bless Archipelago.
Yeah, so if that sounds interesting to you at all, cool. We're definitely going to do more of those. See, you got to get in on it with pick one of those games.
I know. You got to do it not during work.
Yeah, fair.
So you're saying tomorrow?
Ooh.
No. We got to get out of here. We also do a show every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern, called The First Step, where we show everybody how easy it can be to get into speedrunning. Believe it or not, most of what I learned for this game, I learned in like a week. So you really, really can get into speedrunning with super quickly with low effort means. So tune into that every Thursday. And yeah, thanks again, C.
Yeah, of course.
Thanks, C.
Thanks, chat. I think we're done. So no other show tonight. So thanks for stopping by. Be sure to check out the shows this weekend, and that's all.